Ontario CB. Welcome to the Ontario CB Club, where the radio's home and the friendships grow. We ride the highways and the county roads, sharing stories as we go. From the crack of dawn to the late night boom, our voices travel far and wide. In the CB Club we find our tune, with every mile we're side by side. Breaker 19, come on back, let's hear your voice on the track. In the Ontario CB Club, there's always someone to talk back. Through the winter snow or the summer's heat, we keep the airwaves alive. In our rolling homes on wheels, it's the friendships that thrive.
Alright guys, we're live.
The sky, sailing strong
we're live.
We pass by the Ontario
we're live on YouTube and on Facebook. Don't ask me how I did it.
Under the open sky.
What I need from you. Yes, Walter, thanks for stopping by.
Don't be shy.
Let me know how the sound is, Walter, if you can hear me.
In the
Let me know how the sound is. Sorry if I cut you off. We are here, we are live, both on Facebook.
Breaker 19, come on back.
So,
let's hear your voice on the track. In the Ontario CB Club, there's always someone to talk back. Through the winter snow or the summer's heat, we keep the airwaves alive. In our rolling homes on wheels, it's the friendships that thrive. Antennas high, touching the sky, signal strong as we pass by. The Ontario CB Club is where we belong, under the open sky. So tune in now, don't be shy. Join our convoy, give it a try. In the Ontario CB Club, together we'll ride the CB love that won't die. Come on back, let's hear your voice on the track. In the Ontario CB Club.
Okay, we are in business. Thank you all for coming. So, it is our Friday night live net. Thank you for coming. I hope the audio is okay. Let me know. I see 8 people watching. Okay. So let me see how it goes, guys. Let me see how the sound is and everything else. Thank you very much. All right. Again, this is your host, Nick. This is our Friday night live net. We do this every Friday, mostly on Facebook, because that's what the members like. But tonight we're making an exception, and we are streaming on YouTube as well. All right, so let me hear you guys with your check-ins. It's time. Let's go.
To Oscar Charlie 280, Gulf Coast, Louisiana. And hello, everyone. Audio is 5x5 on Facebook, Nick. Oscar Charlie T36, Wayne of the Nastard. Greetings, everybody.
Okay.
Nine World Radio 962 out of British Columbia. And evening, everyone.
The Niner Romeo Charlie 5711, Strathcona County, Alberta. Ryan, happy Friday. 9 Oscar Charlie 552, Joe from Kitchener.
Hey, Joe.
Matt 3030 in Tennessee. Evening, everybody.
All right.
Here at 106, Paris, Ontario.
156 Southern Ontario in the town of Durham using Facebook.
All right.
And Oscar Charlie 1957 out from Middleborough, Ontario, Canada. Good morning, or
170 Kentucky, Billy Mack. Good evening, everybody. Good to be here with us.
9 Oscar Charlie, 209 Roscoe, Lindsay, Ontario.
Jeff, thanks for coming. Ted, go ahead, go again.
Oh, sorry. I was having radio problems there. 9 Oscar Charlie, 520, Ted, Listowel, Ontario.
Okay. Right away, 12 people. Thank you all for coming. Thank you so much. It's check-in time, and I got Jeff. 3408. Jeff, thank you so much for coming. You are lucky number 13. Okay, lucky number 13. Thank you so much for stopping by. Happy Friday. And we have Cliff 965. Thanks, Cliff. Thanks for stopping by from Keswick. Nice to have you here. I'm missing something else. It's something I'm missing for sure. I know what's missing. All right, let me take a look, guys, on Facebook. The comments. Oh, wow. Okay, so we have Walter. Walter, you are number 15 on the check-ins list. Thanks for stopping by. Just a minute. Yep. And then we have James 421. James, happy Friday. Thanks for stopping by on our group here. June, thank you so much. Happy Friday night. 9 Oscar Charlie, 1010. I like that, 1010. Mark, Buffalo. 207 Buffalo. 207 Buffalo. Thank you guys for coming by. I'll come back to Facebook. I'm gonna go back to YouTube. I don't want to miss anybody. Hey, John, I'll check you in, my friend. JG John, you are number 19. Thanks for stopping by. Happy Friday. Yes, sir. UDX 76. Perfect. Nice to have you here, John. Hey, Mike, number 20. Thank you for coming in. Our good friend Mike from Texas, Galveston County. Long time no see, Mike. Hopefully, we will chat on the radio. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much for coming by. Okay, anybody else would like to check in and say hello? Now it's the time. Let's go.
9 Oscar Charlie, 510, Mario from Stouffville, Ontario.
Hi, Mario. Thank you for coming by. Happy Friday. For those of you who are watching on YouTube, this is our live net. We usually stream on Facebook. Yeah. Thanks, John. So we're streaming on Facebook, but from time to time I come to YouTube just for a change. I hope you can see everything here. I hope you like the design and all the good stuff. All right. So who else is here, guys? All we ask is first name and location. If you are new and you are watching from YouTube, you can download Zello. It's a free internet-based radio. You want to call it cbradio, doesn't matter. And we do this. It's free to use, free to download, and we do this every Friday night. I saw some comments and some messages here on Zello. Let me see. Joe, no, I didn't get you. Joe. When did you want to do it again, Joe? I'll let go of the PDT. Do it again.
Nine Oscar Charlie 552. Joe from Kitchener, Ontario. Hello all.
Yeah.
555 out of Syracuse, New York. Check in.
555.
9 Oscar Charlie 1521. Gary, Caucasian.
I got you, guys. I got you. Joe, yes, I got you. I got you at number. Joe, I got you there. I'm so sorry. I got you already. 552. Sometimes I write the name first and the number after, but yes, I got you. I got you for sure. Yeah, number 5. You're number 5. Yes, smash that like button there. Smash it. Let me do it one. There you go. All right. Zach on the Thunder Bay. Go ahead, my friend. 41. What was it? Go ahead. Anyway, we couldn't hear you. If you want to key up again, all we ask is first name and location. So you can key up again. Zach, on the road to Thunder Bay, Ontario. What channel am I on? You cannot get me. Right now I'm on 38. I should be on 16. Let me see. But I cheat sometimes. You cannot get me especially if you're on the road. I am downtown Toronto West. So there is no way you can get me. But I'll check you in, Zach. Thank you for coming in. You're number 24. Thank you so much. Anybody else, guys, here on Zello would like to check in and say hello? All we ask is first name and location. Let's go.
9 Oscar Charlie 1521. Gary, Caucasian. Did you get me in there, Nick?
Yes, I got everybody. I got Mario, I got 555 Warlock, 1521 Gary. Yes, I got your number 23. I cannot address everybody one at a time, so I will read your names after at some point, so don't worry. Gary, don't worry. I got you. Okay, I got you. All right, who else would like to check in, guys? Go ahead. Bootlegger. Okay, we got Bootlegger. I'll check in, my friend. Thank you so much for coming in. Bootlegger is watching on YouTube. Thanks for stopping by. 252. I'll check you in. You're number 26. Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, Ryan, you like the stream? I like it too. It's cool. Thank you so much. Bootlegger says he's in Eastern North Carolina waving. We're waving back, my friend. Thank you for stopping by. Anybody else on the Zello would like to check in and say hello? Please go. Okay, I see 27 people on Zello, 10 watching on the live stream on Facebook, and 9 watching on YouTube. That's not bad. Actually, the other day we had I had 5,000 watching on YouTube and about 27,000 on Facebook. So it's good. So we don't push the equipment too much. It's now like idling. We don't have to push too much. So let me start with your check-ins. Starting with 2 Oscar Charlie 280 from Gulf Coast, Louisiana. Thank you so much, my friend. I forgot your first name. I'm so sorry. 236 was number 2. Number 3 was 962. Dan from BC. Number 4, we had Ryan from Alberta. Number 5, we have 552, Joe from Kitchener. Thank you, Joe. Nice to have you here. Matt, of course, 3030, number 6. Thank you for stopping by. Hugh, 126 from Paris, Ontario. Or did I misspell that? You are number 7, Hugh. Thank you for coming. Happy Friday. 156, Eric on number 8. On number 9, we have Al, 1957. Thank you so much. Number 10, Billy Mac, 170, Kentucky. Thank you, sir. Thank you for stopping by. Number 11, 209, Roscoe from Lindsay. Thank you, Roscoe. 12, we have Ted. Jeff on number 13. Jeff 3408 from Ottawa. Thank you so much for being here. Number 14 was Cliff 965 from Keswick, Ontario. Walter from the stream, number 15. James 421 Toronto from the stream. June, number 17. Number 18, Mark 207 Buffalo. John UDX 76 on number 19. 20, we have our good friend Mike from Galveston, Texas. 21, Mario 1510. 555 Warlock on 22. Sorry if it's boring, guys, but you don't talk, so I have to say something. And number 3, we got 1521 Gary. Thank you so much, sir. Zach 20 on number 24 from the stream. Thank you so much. And number 25, we got Bootlegger. All right, so that will be 25. Let me correct my notes here. That would be 26, 27, 28, and 29. All right, who else would like to check in, guys, and say hello? All we ask is first name and location. Go ahead.
Yes, Nick. My number is 106, not 126.
One, 206 or just 06?
106.
Awesome. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much for coming in. Good to have you here. Yeah, good stuff. Good stuff. I see some messages on Zello. Let me see what those messages are about. Warlock, yes. Syracuse, New York. Thanks, Warlock. I got you. I see you there. I see you. Nice, good stuff. Can make any computer. I call them QSOC as well. Yeah, I make two. I make them too, Warlock. Thanks for offering. Let me key up here. I make them too. I make our cards too there, Warlock. Thanks for offering. All right, who else do we have here? We have John. 965 says, I like YouTube much better than Facebook. Facebook always freezing up and I can't cast television. Okay, whatever works for you, my friend. Whatever works for you. So, why are you here? You like buying radios? How many radios do you have and why? Who would like to answer this question? Okay, how many radios and why? Can you say why?
Well, that's going to be a tough one to explain. I got plenty of radios. I don't know why, but I got different ones. Because I like it. My favorite saying, that's right. You always need another radio neck. Always.
Oh, I like those shiny bulbs and all those shiny knobs and all those little meters. Yeah, they're cool to me.
I wish I can do the same with my girlfriend. Now you went too far.
And you wonder why you got no room for your radios, Nick. Ooh.
Now we went too far. Too far. Too much, too
I was just
far.
looking at today, somebody online is selling a Madison,
Uh-oh.
but it's stock,
Stop.
and I want extra channels.
Oh.
So I don't know if I'm going to buy that or not.
Look at this guy wants extra channels on the Madison. Does anybody here know about the Madison? I think if you put extra channels, it will not do the full 40, right? I think it will do maybe 20, 25 channels up and 20 something channels down. So what do you think, guys?
That I don't know. I know I was able.
Everything,
my first radio
everything counts.
that I basically ever talked on was a Madison. A friend of my dad's.
Hi, Bob. Thanks for coming.
And it had extra channels in it. And I was able to get up on 555 and talk to all kinds of people.
Okay, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. No problem. I want to say hello to Bob. Bob, thank you so much. Happy Sunday. Bob is watching us from the Facebook. Thanks so much. I'm going to check you in. How about that? I'll check you in, sir, at number 26, okay? Number 26 on our checkings list. We usually listen to the radio. I'm just waiting to get a little darker so that I can put up my antenna because I use the window. I use a bracket out of the window. All right, perfect. Thank you, sir. Thank you, Bob. Thank you for coming by. Let's see on YouTube the comments going, and yeah, smash that like button, guys. Yeah, John with bootlegger. Good stuff. Good stuff. All right. Anybody else wants to tell us why do you need so many radios or anything else?
I don't know, Nick. I probably have 15 to 20 radios around here. Why? Because I'm silly.
Because you can.
I'm trying to get rid of some.
And it's fun. And it's fun.
Of course, it's fun.
When I got on the radio was in 1990. And
Cool.
there was a ton of locals around me. I met all kinds of people.
Yes, walkie-talkies count.
And I was only 17. And a lot of people had all these big radios. You know, the Cobra 2000, the Galaxy Saturns,
Yeah.
and stuff like that. And I didn't really have money to buy them at the time, and now I do. So now I've collected all my friends' radios, or, you know, different ones that they had when I was younger.
Yeah.
In 1970, I had my first CB radio. And I was just married to my wife. I lived in an apartment around the 7th floor. I put a marine antenna up. Worked pretty good. So when I bought my house, I couldn't wait for the Radio Shack Archer beam up, the 3 element. And I've been hooked ever since. I was always having trouble at AM because there's some jerks like to key the mic and make a miserable thing of it. So what I did, I went sideband, never left it.
Are there any FT710 owners? Say that again. Yaesu FT710. Anybody own one?
I don't own one, but I'm looking for one.
Oh,
There's 710 of that.
okay.
710 DX.
Roger. shouldn't be too hard to find.
Is it?
I love mine. Of course, it's the first quality Yazoo that I've ever owned. Should I say newer model? I've got a FT101 double E, but I don't use it for sideband. I only use it for AM.
Well, I've got a camera 570. I've got the Icon 716. I've got a Nikon 718. I've got two President Lincoln 2 Pluses. And a couple other little cheap radios. And really, I want to sell them all and buy one of the new Yazoos.
Yep.
Well, if you're looking for a new Yaesu, I don't know if Hand Radio Outlet ships to Canada or not, but you might want to call them and ask them, and go to hamradiooutlet.com. They might have that radio that you're looking for.
Like a Kenwood, what is it, T720S or something like that?
I can't get over the fact that there are that few ham radio dealers in Canada. It just blows me away.
Well, that's part of the problem, isn't it? If you're shipping them from America, you've got to stick 28% on for your duty, and you pay an 25% tariffs that Donald is stuck on. So you're stuck with buying in Canada, and you're paying the radio I want.
be obsolete.
Ah, there you go. When I close my camera, the
Modern
audio
antenna
goes away.
analyzer, MFG, basic.
Ay, 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 ay. That's my... Okay, sorry about that, guys. Sorry about that. Okay, we have sound. Sorry about that, guys.
Yeah, it's the meter on the bottom that doesn't make sense. Okay, yeah, you have to have an instruction book to understand how it works.
There is a very good pair of videos on University YouTube from a
How
from a
about
guy
that
from
21?
MFG.
Where's 21?
And yeah, look them
Where's
up. They're
21?
worth watching.
Thank you for the information.
Okay, looks like Wayne is upscaling his game. I see amplifiers, I see all kinds of things. So, good stuff, that's good. How about Joe? Joe is the guy that asked the question, which was a good question. It's good to know what you guys bought. But Joe, if you can hear me, what did you buy? Okay, what did you buy? As I said, I brought in a trailer full of radios. I dropped it off to my buddy's garage. He's gonna kick me out soon because he's running out of space. So maybe I'll rent a container or something.
All I got was that meter that I bought beside me there.
Okay. Oh, yeah, the sound is okay. I got it.
Oscar Charlie 121, Daryl, Blissville, Ontario, signing in.
Daryl, let me write you down. Your number 27121. Daryl. Okay, what did you buy? Okay, what did you buy? Why don't you tell us right away, right off the bat, what did you buy on the Hamfest? Over. Oh,
I bought a Magnum 257
okay.
and the radio here.
Oh, another radio. What?
Blackhawk, both 10-meter radios. They're similar to the realistic PRC 485. They both are in perfect working order.
All right.
And
Hey, Paul.
SWR power meter that does up to 200 watts as well. And that's about it.
Paul, you're number 28. Thanks for coming by.
I picked up a few elbows, a watt meter, and a couple little wee items. I got to meet Nick for the first time.
Yeah.
Anybody that's got a radio on right now, 27545, needle bender from Australia is coming in here at 10 S units over.
Oh, wow. Amazing. All right, let's see if we're going to lose the audio now. All right, we still have audio. Okay, well, we're here. We're not going anywhere. Let me go back to the stream here. Yeah, anytime, Paul. Thanks for coming by. Happy Friday. Good stuff. So, anybody else? I bought a couple of mics. I didn't buy any radios. Okay, I'm gonna be honest. I only bought a couple of power mics, and I finally was able to find a 7-volt battery for this power mic, which I'm going to sell. I have so many. I'm gonna sell it. It's really the Australian station, I think it was 27415. What was it, Roscoe? Can you repeat?
545 upper sideband.
Roger, he's coming in here loud, wall to wall. I just had a 5-minute conversation with him, and now he's talking to somebody down in the States that I'm not picking up.
545.
Roger.
Mike, 545. 27545. 20. Can I type here? What did I do? 27.
I don't know if anybody's made contact with the fellow before. He's Call Signs World Radio 176. Trevor.
Sorry, that's the correct one. 27545 upper side.
Is he really in Australia?
Why not? I don't see why not.
I'm thinking about it, man, but then I'm going to have to spend a little money on it.
Sounds like he's in Australia.
Huh. Interesting. Interesting.
Yeah, I was on the 10-meter band. I think it was yesterday. I was on 28.485, and I talked to a guy down in Rome, Italy.
Nice. Nice, very nice.
I've talked to Trevor before. Yes, he is in Australia.
All right. I guess everybody went there. Dan, you left your PTT on. All right. What time is it? It's same as yesterday, 9:38. So 38 minutes on this. We got so far 28 people, both from the stream and from the Zello. Thank you all for coming in. Conditions are in and out down here in South and SoCal. All right, John. Who else? Let me see the names here on the chat. I don't want to miss anybody. Yeah, that's Ryan. That's Mike. Cliff. Yep. And John. Perfect. No dice on hearing them here. Mother Nature hang up her hat and went to bed for the day. Wow. Good stuff. You can try AM, Paul. The other night, there was nothing on sideband, so I switched to AM. And I don't know if you were watching the stream. I can't remember. But yeah, it was crazy on AM. It was crazy. All right. Anybody else, guys, would like to say something? Comments, concerns? What would you like to talk about?
Anybody have any suggestions for a noise-reducing speaker?
Don't get one of those extreme speakers. They are junk. I bought a speaker off Amazon, and it is noise canceling and talkback. It is a Workman 714.
Workman as in work and then man, or MEN?
Well, I've just managed to watch Trevor in Victoria, Australia, and 545. If you give me 5 by 5, and with a good 2-minute QSO with other stations knocking me out. So that's a good result for this time of night.
It is a Workman, WORKMAN 714. It's got a knob for noise canceling and it's also a talkback speaker as well. And I think I got that off of Amazon.
I just got myself a couple of little cube speakers for stereo kind of speakers and hooked them up, and they sound really good. I hear everything pretty clear.
Yeah, but Ryan was asking to make the sound to make the audio sound a little bit smoother. To be honest, Ryan, if there is noise on the channel, there's nothing you can do about it. You can make the audio a little bit smoother, like more bassier if you want, or high. But other than that, you cannot reduce noise. Now, this one that Matt says that has noise canceling, I don't know. I have to. I don't know. I have to try it. I don't know how it works.
Yeah, Ryan, if you look up West Mountain on the internet, they make a bunch of different speakers. Their noise canceling speaker is kind of expensive, but it does give you all the parameters of the noise reduction.
Hey, David.
But like Nick said, if the frequency is noisy, then yeah.
Thanks for coming,
trying to get
Dave.
rid of it. Now, if you have other noise, whether it be car or something in your house or something, you're best off to track that noise down and eliminate it.
David, I checked you in on number 29. Thank you so much.
I have all the EMF dealt with filtering and coils and stuff. But I just think the stock speaker in the base station is just done. And I'd want to upgrade to something a little better.
Another way to improve the sound on a CB radio and a radio in general, I don't know, for HF radios, the speaker is a little bit too small, so you can't find something that fits in there. But what you can do is you can switch from for a 4 ohm speaker to an 8 ohm speaker. That will make it a little bit bassier, not as teeny, sorry. But again, it's not going to be the perfect. I've done it in one of my radios. I think it was this RCI or the Cobra. I think it's the Cobra that we swapped the speaker with a 4 ohm speaker. And yeah, but it still sounds teeny sometimes, you know. It's not 100%. All you have to do is experiment. If you don't experiment, I guess you can buy, send back, return, try something else, send it back until you find what sounds good in like for you. You know what I mean?
Yeah, currently I'm at an old set of computer speakers plugged in. It's absolute garbage. The radio is picking up the noise from the power going into the speaker.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
I just took a couple of cube speakers and wired them right into the back of the radio on your speaker out. Plug them right in there.
I'd like to find a speaker out of an old fire truck or a police car.
Was big 6x6-inch speakers that they had?
Yeah, the floor mount ones. They didn't have the best sound quality, but when someone spoke, you could understand them.
Oh man, make sure you dip it in WD-40. That thing is gonna sound like.
I'm sure I could find one around here for you.
Alton, thank you so much for coming in. Sorry I didn't see your
We can make
comments.
a deal for that. Sure.
All right.
You got Facebook? I do. Okay, we'll get each other's info after the net there. Good.
Okay, I just want to say hello to Alton. He's watching us from the Facebook live stream. Thanks for coming, my friend. SDI Romeo Charlie 554, upstate New York, off the shores of Lake Ontario. Thank you so much. Thank you for coming in, my friend. I'll check you in on the check-ins list here. You are number 30. Okay, you are number 30. We are live on Facebook, as you can see here, but we are also live on YouTube, on the Ontario CB Club on YouTube, and that's where all the magic happens. This is just a plain camera, not a lot of graphics. We're keeping it plain. But if you look at the stream on YouTube, yeah. And I want to say hello to David. David, thank you so much for coming in. You're number 31, my friend. I'll check you in. 31 on the check-ins list. Dave is watching from Newfoundland. Hey, we have Paul from Newfoundland there. 9 Oscar Charlie 1056. We can get you a call sign if you want. By the way, if you are new here, we have the Oscar Charlie call signs. If you are from Canada, I can give you a 9 Oscar Charlie call sign. I also make QSL cards that you can find on our Facebook group under files. So if you have Facebook and you go to the Ontario CB Club and look on the feature posts, that's where the list is. The list with the orange header is for the members of our members in Ontario. So if you like to pick a number, make sure you check out this list first in case your number, the number that you want, is taken. If not, pick a number and I will message me there on a comment on that post, and I will give it to you. I will assign it to you free of charge, as long as you are a member of our group. And if you are from outside of Ontario, let's say if you are from the States, you can be 2 Oscar Charlie. I have a couple of friends from Greece. They are 18 Oscar Charlie. 2 Oscar Charlie. We have a couple of friends there as well. You can go to the future posts. The list with the blue header is all our international members. So check out the number there, and you can message me there, and I'll give you the number. Sorry for the watching from Barrie. Yes, West. I'll check you in, my friend. You are number 32. Let me write you down here. You are number 32. Thank you so much from Barrie. David says 185. Do you want number 185? If yes, please reply. Check the list just to be safe. The list with the orange header, and you can be 9 Oscar Charlie 185. Awesome. All right, guys. Anybody else would like to check in and say hello? Please feel free to do so. Or if you want to ask a question, have a comment, concern, or something else. And I'm going to jump over to YouTube to see how the comments are going over there.
Good evening, gentlemen. I had a moment here. 9 Oscar Charlie 1313. Wade checking in. How's it going?
Wade 1313. Thank you for stopping by. You are number 33. So 1313 is number 33 on the check-ins list. I can hear you on the mobile. Safe travels there. David says yes. Okay, so David, please, I'm gonna forget. Click on another window and click on that post. It's the orange header. You will find it. And also Paul is asking. Paul is from Newfoundland as well. So Paul is asking, where in Newfoundland? Where are you in Newfoundland? If you can write that down, maybe you can talk on the radio with Paul. Yeah. Yeah. Paul says another Newfoundlander. Yeah. Well, we bring people together. Okay, we bring people together. We are all here because we share the same disease. Okay, we like radios, and sometimes we overdo it by buying more and more and more. Sorry if you cannot see my face here on YouTube. I'm just smoking a cigarette, and out of respect to you, I I don't smoke in front of you. But yeah, I'm here. I'm behind the wheel. I'm getting all the streams going on. So yeah, uh, David, if you can hear me, just share with us where are you in Newfoundland? Okay, no problem, Paul. Anytime. Okay, guys, back to the Zello. Let me hear you.
Well, I could tell you about my antenna that I'm putting back up tomorrow. I showed you all pictures of when it fell down and that I had it down safely. And finally, I'm going to put it back up tomorrow.
Paul, why don't you
I remember that antenna.
jump
You know,
on YouTube,
Grasp my
and
memory.
you can chat with him
You might be
directly.
posting some of the pictures, or I don't know where I can find them.
You mean on the web page? Yeah, no problem.
Well, I'm on Facebook right now. YouTube, I hate it.
Yep. It's okay, Paul. No worries. Paul, tell us where you're from. You told me, but I forgot. So tell me so I can copy paste it to relay that to David. Forget the laundry now. We're doing the live net. Come on. Oh, are you waiting for the dryer? That's fine too, you know. If you're waiting for the dryer. All right, guys. Cool. 24 people on Zello, 10 on Facebook, 14 on YouTube. Good. We're growing. Yeah, I can see, Paul, you're on YouTube. Type your location. Oh, so Paul is next to Clarenville, close to Clarenville. So Stephenville, Clarenville. Sorry, I don't know how far you guys are, but yeah, maybe you can hook up and become friends. I don't know, right?
Well, I'm planning to put up the vertical antenna. Sorry, a horizontal antenna. That's good. And it's going to be, I've got one vertical. I've got net zero radio antenna that needs to be able to be Mako. So I'm going to put one now horizontal. And unfortunately, everything's coming from the south, so it's going to be pointing mostly south. I'm going to put a rotor on it, and I'm setting up for the winter time when you can't get out there and do anything.
Six hours away, Paul. 6 hours away. Good stuff there, Eric. David is saying they're 6 hours away from Clarenville. 6 hours away. So you can probably talk on the radio. I don't know. 6 hours away. Yeah. You know what? You're in. Depends on the skip conditions. You might not make it because if there is conditions, you can speak to a station. You can talk to a station in the U.S. both of you, but not with each other. If you were, let's say, an hour away, judging by the distance and my experience, yeah. So, yeah, I don't think you can talk on the radio. 914. 914. Good evening, Nick, and to everyone in the group from 9 Oscar Charlie 914. Let me check you in, my friend. You are number 34. Okay, with all the check-ins combined. So, Ken, you are number 34. Thank you for coming, my friend. From Campbellford Mobile, waving and checking in, and everyone in the group, have a safe weekend. Thank you there, Ken. Thank you so much. Good stuff.
Okay, if you look on the club webpage, I just posted 3 pictures for you to see of my antenna.
Okay, good stuff. Good stuff. Ted, are you here? Ted, 520. You got a copy? Come on.
Yeah, go ahead. I'm here.
Gee, you scared me. Put the mic a little bit further away. Do you want to take over a little bit? I just want to go by the window and hook up the antenna because I need some action. I cannot stay away from the action. Over.
Yeah, go ahead. Yep. Yeah, there's a little bit of skip. I'm hearing on 138 right now.
All right,
There's a
cool.
little bit on there.
I'll be back, guys. Don't go anywhere.
Bought a couple of radios at the Ham Fest there, which I didn't really need, but anyway.
What? What?
Yeah. It's a sickness.
Oh, man.
Well, I got a couple the week before, so I didn't buy any at the Hamfest. I just picked up a meter.
Yeah, there's lots of people at the Ham Fest there last weekend. No, a lot of stuff I was interested in.
Ted, I cut you off. Sorry. You bought radios and you didn't share with me, so you hide the radios into your truck so I don't see them? What is wrong with you?
You never asked.
What do you mean I never asked? If I buy something, I would be like a little kid. Oh, look what I found. Come on, man. Don't be like that.
Hey, I thought you were going to put the antenna out.
Who was trying to give away a radio that was in his hands because he didn't know what to do with it? He didn't want to take it home.
That's old history. Okay, I'll be back.
He was trying to give it away so he could just exchange it for the new one he bought. So the wife wouldn't get after him.
Yeah, I like that. Water under the bridge. I gotta go hang my antenna. That looks like an Anytone Quad 6 there, Nick. It's a pretty nice radio. How long do you have that one?
My wife told me that you get all the antennas you can have as long as you can fit them on your bed.
There you go. She just gave you permission to kick her out.
That's right. I told her that they can only hold so many antennas. You're going to have to go. And I'll bring in the dog.
Okay, no antenna. No antenna for a bit, guys. No antenna. Where is Bootlegger? Where is John? You guys are still here? I know you cannot see me. Let me show myself because I was what I was doing. There you go. Now you see me. Now you don't. Oh, now you can see me. Okay, let me change the lighting a little bit. I don't want to throw too much light on the radios because they're too shiny and it doesn't look good. So I didn't put the antenna, guys, because my neighbors are on the backyard, and all it takes for me, hey John, all it takes for me is while I'm putting out the bracket to scratch or touch a little bit the window and make noise, and they will look up, and then busted. Huh. Okay, Cliff is asking a interesting question. A very interesting question, guys. And I hope we have an answer. So from the old timers, for the old timers, in your experience, what was the longest period of time and when with the conditions have been non-existent? So does anybody remember? Like maybe Eric?
You betcha. 1972 up until about 1976. Nothing. You couldn't get out. You couldn't talk across the street. Little kids with their handhelds, little Archer space patrols, could barely talk to each other.
I hope you heard him there, Cliff. Justin, thank you for coming, my friend. It's your host, Nick. You are number 35 on the check-ins list. Just learning about this group, and I like to study a little more. I like it. Of course, CB radio is amazing. Ham radio is also amazing. Some of us are ham radio operators. We prefer the CB radio because you don't need to wear a tie, right? So you can be a little more freely, you know. So yeah, and we are streaming both at the same time on YouTube and on Facebook, as you can see here, under the same name, the Ontario CB Club. So Justin is 847 from South Central Louisiana. Thank you so much. South Central Louisiana. We have Gulf Coast, Louisiana. We have another friend here. I don't know if you want to download Zello, Z-E-L-L-O. Yeah, so you can download Zello and you can join us, Ontario CB Club on Zello. So Justin says in 72 to 76, he lived in Southern California by the border. I was 10 years old. My neighbor had a Moonraker force, and I started out with a little bit, but we had so much skip. You couldn't stay on 19. It was our channel. Wow, that's like AM only, right? AM only. And so I know the Southern California, they had a lot of skip between 72 and 74, and that's when I moved to South Louisiana. Wow, cool story. And the skip wasn't good over there. You should have moved back. I would have left right away over. Sorry, I knocked the camera. Oh, shoot. Sorry about that. I would have moved back. Da, 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 da. Yeah, so Ryan is saying, Ryan, I'm gonna relay your comments here so everybody can get an idea. Ryan says that 2006 condition was awful in Europe and the Middle East. Southwest Asia was difficult at night. Yeah, I think it's difficult as well. Mike is saying that the conditions were very thin in the lag time between solar cycle 23 and 24. Yeah, I guess we cannot control the conditions, guys. That's all in the atmosphere out there. And yeah, but we try, right? We try. We don't give up. And we still love our radios. I know we buy more. Yeah, there's no antidote for something to give us to stop buying radios. So there you go. All right. Good, good, good. We have a good crowd. Good crowd. Who said about the boomerang antenna? I bought the frame, okay? I bought the frame and the top section of the vertical side of the antenna is the top section of an iMac. All right? Because they have the same 3/8 thread. So it's obviously longer. And then the 45 angle is from an original boomerang antenna. So I had to cut it and adjust it so I can bring the SWR where I wanted them. But because I'm really close to the window here, I have to use a manual antenna tuner, which helps me a lot. Because I can go above the band, I can go to 555 on the free band and whatnot. And yeah, it works out pretty good. I can even probably tune 10, 11, and 12 meters, no problem. I have a really old school manual antenna tuner with a roller inductor. Amazing. It works amazing. I love it. Mr. Bill, your pump is broken. Thanks for stopping by, Mr. Bill. I'll check in number 36. Mr. Bill, how do you like our stream tonight? How do you like our stream? And on Facebook, 2 streams, one here and one on Facebook. How do you like me now? Okay, guys, tough crowd tonight. Let me hear you. What would you like to talk about? Questions, concerns? Anybody selling a radio or anybody? I bought a couple of microphones, as I said, and I'm planning to sell one of the mics that I have. I was able to find a brand new battery for it. So I'm going to be selling that for, I don't know, maybe $30. It's a nice power mic. What else? That's it. That's all she wrote.
To make on the power mic, Nick.
Are you going to test new equipment tomorrow?
Nick, I just want to know, have you seen any power meters? I only have one that goes up to maybe 20 watts or 50 watts. Have you guys know that they're much higher than that? Because I want to check to make sure my amps are pulling up.
Yeah, there was a few in the Hamfest. I don't know if you noticed. I want to say hello to Alfonso. 070, my friend Alfonso. I hope you're doing good. It was nice to see you in the Hamfest the other day. You are number 37. And we're streaming live on Facebook and on YouTube. Twice the trouble. So thank you for coming in. Good.
Thank you, sir. Yeah, it was very nice to see bunch of you guys there. And
They're gonna stop from here
little
first before they come
Ninos
to
can
here.
charge
Eh?
it back all together.
The radios are coming here
I was
first.
just guessing if you're going tomorrow to test that equipment that you were so interested on it.
Oh, that equipment. No, I didn't end up buying it. Yeah, I gave $100 deposit. Yep, I gave $100 deposit, and then 5 minutes later, I don't know what got into me, and I go back. The guy was still there, and I say, "Hey, I'm so sorry." Yeah, because we said we were gonna meet up next weekend to check on the radio and whatnot, and I don't know what got into me, and the gentleman is like, "You want your money back, eh?" And I'm like, "Yeah, please, and I'm so sorry to do this to you and this and that," and thank God he gave me my money back. Whew, huge relief, and I'm out. Let me check your comments.
I hear you, my friend. Yeah, just I know some of you guys know what needed to leave in a rush last Saturday. Just a quick update. My son got out of ICU yesterday.
Good,
Still in
perfect.
the hospital, but he's doing better. And at least he's stable enough that he was taken out of the ICU.
Perfect.
That's good news, Alfonso. Glad to hear that. Hope he's going to be much better soon.
Yeah, really great news.
I guess for me, it was quite a week. Monday was really concerning.
Thank you, Justin. We do this every Friday night at 9 p.m. You can download Zello. You can download Zello and join us. It's like a walkie-talkie. Zello.
I was really, really concerned. Like I said yesterday,
It's free
took
to
it out of
use,
the
free
oxygen,
to sign up. No money.
and so he was able to walk yesterday night for the first time since he was admitted last Saturday.
Wow.
And they took him to a regular room now. So, like I said, he's better. Thank you, old guys. I know. And Ted, I don't know if he's around there. Thank you, bro. That was very nice of you. Pick it up at that.
No, that's great to hear. There, Alfonso, yeah. Thoughts and prayers been with you there, buddy.
Yep.
Thank you, my friend. I really appreciate it. Okay, I gotta remain quiet. I know that, there was a couple of conversations going on, but I was really curious to know if Nick was going tomorrow to test that equipment or not. After all the time we waited at the parking lot for him with that thing.
Sorry about that. I'm really, really, truly, deeply sorry, but I broke the deal. That's why I was late. And trust me, if I had bought that thing, I would have stayed up all night just to make sure it's working and whatnot. Justin saying here on the comments, I'd like to talk about if he can put a gamma match on his shockwave ground plane antenna on the ground radio for horizontal RF. If that is possible? I never tried that because I don't have the space to play around with antennas. So anybody would like to share or you have an answer for that? Has anybody tried that?
I've never tried it myself, but I have seen a gamma match on the horizontal on a ground plane antenna, as well as one on the vertical. So I'm not sure what they were doing.
I have seen a horizontal antenna mounted under an antron, and it actually works pretty good. It's a nice effect.
Sorry guys, sorry I'm coming. Sorry about that.
Awkward silence.
Yes, because I went to my other computer to message a friend, thinking that he said he would join, but he hasn't joined yet. So, yeah, split screen. Yeah, it happened to me before, split screen. Yes, of course, Paul. I cannot have both looking like that, like CNN quality. So yeah, guys, if you want to pop by YouTube, so you can see the stream there. It's like CNN quality, CNN breaking news. Let me show myself again, because I got up and I left my post. So we got CNN quality going on. All right, let's see. Somebody's commenting on Facebook. Justin says, I accidentally deleted my comments here on my phone. So the inverted V is a horse. Soberna is a directional one. Understand, I'm trying to get away from the inverted V and putting it on my shockwave to keep it kind of compact. If it wouldn't work. Speech to text, I'm sorry, I need to rewrite this so you understand. Okay, no worries. All right, guys, so we are 1 hour and 18 minutes almost into this stream, our Friday night live net. I see 8 people on Facebook, and how many do we have on YouTube? John, where is Steve? Where is 21? Where are all the guys? You guys didn't get the notification? Is there any other stream going on? I didn't, because we do this every Friday, right? So I don't know. Yeah, so 10 people watching on YouTube. Thank you, guys. Thank you for stopping by on a Friday night. Anybody else would like to, if you are new, just say hello. All we ask is first name and location. And feel free to introduce yourselves, please. Ooh, doggy. What can I do? Cliff needs a ticker on the bottom of the screen. CB related info.
I think the hockey game may have sucked a few guys in.
It's a commercial.
CNN quality, guys.
When Toronto left, I stopped watching.
CNN quality, come on. We are open for business in your neighborhood.
Now there's a diehard Leafs fan for you.
Oh.
So you haven't watched hockey since '67?
What?
Hey, I probably met someone my age. Yeah, it was 67 against Montreal Canadiens. I remember that game very well.
Okay, let's go sports now. Thank you, Mr. Bill. Thank you, and Alfonso. Thank you. Yes, he is on the apartment below. I have to keep it low profile. We have a doggy downstairs. I have to keep a low profile because I don't want them to look up and see my antenna, right? So I have to keep it, keep it quiet, keep it professional. All right, guys, let's not turn into sports because these guys are making millions. And you and me, we have to get up at 6 or whatever to go to work. And these guys are making millions. And guess what? I'm not going to fight with anybody for somebody that didn't wake up, or he was stoned the night before and he couldn't perform in the game. Nah, I'm not gonna ruin my mood and fight with anybody for these guys. Sorry. Of course, Paul, we're professionals. We take pride on our appearance. All right, we take pride on our, appearance in general.
Where's the next Ham Fest?
That's a good question there, Roscoe. June 14. Okay, June 14 in Hamilton. Okay, June 14, Hamilton. Rev up your engines. I'm gonna see you there. Yeah.
Saturday or Sunday?
I don't know. Come on. Check your calendar. Where is Adam? Adam has Alexa. And one day I said, Alexa, turn off the light. And Adam says, no, don't say that. She heard you. So ask Alexa, ask Siri, what day is it, June 14th?
I'm waiting for the Latino Alexa version to come out before I say it all.
And what are you going to tell her? Vamos a la playa, mi amor.
No, I'm going to tell her, Alexa, cerveza, por favor.
You're killing me. Okay, moving on. Back to our regular program, guys, after this small commercial funny break. Yeah, go ahead. What would you like to talk about? Questions, concerns, comments. Everybody is welcome. Every comment is welcome. Whatever you want to say, add, complain, like, whatever.
I'm very happy with the weather we have around here. I get a chance to work on my antenna. I've been building it, but I had to move everything into my carport. I got a double bay carport, and I could build an antenna in there. So the weather's pretty good. So I think within a day or so, me and the wife are going to go up there and we're going to put her up there. We get that. I got the little electric motor winch on the ATV. Pull her right up there and get her up and going. It'll be a horizontal.
That sounds like a nice plan there, Eric. Sorry if I keep repeating myself, guys. I just want to make sure that everybody's happy and you guys like what we are doing here. And I just want you to be happy. So if it's something that's bothering you, again, I don't want to sound boring, repeating myself all the time. Wes is saying I won't be able to stay until the end because work awaits me tomorrow. Good night, everyone. Thank you so much for coming, my friend. We are also on YouTube. And if you get a chance to download Zello Walkie-Talkie app, you can join us and we can hear your voice. Thank you so much. Happy Friday night and have a good weekend, my friend. Thank you for coming. Hey, Justin. And from jumping from stream to stream, because we stream on Facebook and on YouTube at the same time, I want to say hello to Justin. You moved from Facebook and you came here. All right. Thanks for coming, Justin. I hope this looks more presentable. And let's see if you can see me as well. Let me show myself. I just hide my face because I smoke cigarettes, with my coffee here. Out of respect, I tried not to show myself doing that. Somebody said something. Let me see. Thank you, Alton. Thank you for coming. Good to have you here. Anytime. We're here every Friday night, 9 p.m. sharp. Oh, okay, guys. Let me hear you. Anybody else would like to check in, say hello? Any ideas for a new radio or something that's not working? Questions? Anything? Go ahead. Somebody's sending messages. Oh. I'm looking at a beautiful picture of a shack that 552 sent us here. I don't know if you can see it on the camera. You should be able to see it. Let me move just a touch. So these are the radios here. Got some bass microphones. Very nice, very cool. Got some radios here. Got some more radios here. A Turner. If that's black, it might be the B3 Plus. 3B, B3. Some portable radios. Very nice. Thank you for sharing with us. That's why I like Zello, because we can share pictures and we can chat with each other.
And from jumping from...
Oh. All right, we're back. We are back. Hey, was it? Is it Al? Al, yes, Al. No, not yet, not yet. Al, send me a message. If you go to the about section, like the homepage of this YouTube channel, click on the info, and you will see my email at yahoo.com. So click on the email, send me an email. I need your phone number. We need to talk.
I am truly curious how much power these guys in Texas are pushing.
I think we all know this answer. The answer is probably kilowatts.
Where do you go to get that
built? Mr. Bill can tell us. Mr. Bill, I don't know if you are here. He bought one from the States. It does about 1.5, maybe 2 PEP. Yeah, not me. Guys. When there's conditions, you can make it with a little radio. Yeah, it would be nice if you have a little more output power. You'll sound a little bit better, but the differences are like you need double the output to gain half an S unit. Okay, so if you're doing 20 watts and somebody's receiving you with 7 S units, and you're doing 20 watts, you need 40, so the guy can hear you with 7.5, 8 S units. So yeah, I know if you have a kilowatt, obviously, but if there is no conditions, if you have 3 kilowatts, people might hear you, but you won't be able to hear them back because there's no conditions. What do you think, guys?
Yeah, those amps they're easy to come by in the States. There's amp builders all over the place, but yeah, not so common here in Canada.
You know, you talk about conditions there, Nick, and I finally have to agree with you quite a bit there because my antenna right now is on a 10-foot pole that's just strapped to a 4x4 on my fence.
Yeah.
Just to keep it up out of the way so it doesn't get ruined until I put it back up. And last week I had my 2510 hooked up to it, and the 2510's never had anything done to it. It's still stock. So I was only doing about 12 watts on sideband. I was talking to a guy in North Carolina.
Yeah.
I just hope these guys in the southern states aren't anywhere near their antenna. Oh, they're not.
That's a nice radio. Magnum 257. Yeah, I saw this one. Nice, plain, and yeah, I like it. It reminds me of a Yaesu, like the yellowish orange.
1409 Houston, wherever he is and how much power he literally sounds.
Very nice. Thank you for
like
sharing with us.
walkie-talkie
Oh,
50 feet
what's
away.
that? Oh, there's the meter. There is the meter.
9 Oscar Charlie 1053. Thought I'd give the old Zello a spin in between folding towels and clothes and whatever.
Hey, Paul, thank you for coming. You were booming, my friend. You were booming over here. I had to lower the volume down. Yeah, thanks for finally making it to Zello.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess I'm holding the phone too close to my face or mouth when I talk. I gotta get the microphone away from my face there, Roger.
Roger. And Justin said he's downloading Zello walkie-talkie app. You need to make a profile. You can choose your CB radio handle or your call sign or your first personal. Just put up a picture over there and then search for channels on the bottom right corner. One option is recent, the other one is contacts, and the other one is channels. They might not be in the same order as I'm saying it now. But if you click on channels, you can make your own channel, but you can search or add a channel. So all lowercase Ontario CB Club, no spaces, or with spaces. Yeah, with spaces. And you should be able to find us. Good stuff.
Yeah, Zello's pretty cool, I gotta say. But I'm a fan of being able to see like the video with the stream and stuff, and everybody chatting and stuff. But anyway, I guess if I was, smart enough, I could probably, get two devices going at once. But anyway, yeah, laundry takes precedence right now. I'm gonna have a smoke first, though. Sneak away.
Yeah, I'm gonna have one right now. That's why I'm hiding my face. And there is a delay. Okay, there is always a delay, unless if you are CNN. Even on CNN, when they broadcasting live, guys, there is a little bit of a delay. So don't, like, you will say something and then 10 seconds later you will hear your voice on the YouTube. It is what it is, right? So yeah, good to have you, and finally I can hear your voice normally, not off frequency on the radio.
Oh, come on now, Nick. I'm just running junk. We can't always have big boy radios,
Smoking, that's breaking the law. Have your help.
No. We're smoking, how should I put this now? Just regular plain cigarettes, okay? Not the good stuff. The good stuff is for selected people, not me.
What the heck is big boys radios? I'm curious. Definition.
I make that special cigarette smoke. Yes, I do. I got 3 acres
Hey,
here,
Joseph.
and I have a marijuana farm, practically. And I used to be worried about people coming over and stealing it, but no problem. Nobody cares anymore. It's all over the place now.
Joseph,
yeah, it's pretty crazy
check out
times
check
when
out
you
the
go to
YouTube
the
stream.
gas station and buy a pot. That's or a container, I guess, not a bag, but you know what I mean. Yeah, never thought I'd see the day.
Joseph, check out the YouTube stream. I'm streaming both.
Soon enough, you'll be walking on the shoulder of the road and be finding it everywhere.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy. I don't know, but anyway, yeah. I guess you could describe, regular cigarettes as a right-handed cigarette versus a left-handed cigarette. Nick?
Oh, I grow so much of the crap. I grow, oh my God. My kids come over here, they plant this weird marijuana.
Ganza. No ganza. No ganza here.
Blue. It only grows about 3 feet high. Holy jeez. It'll blow your balls out.
What?
Blow your balls off, yeah. That's pretty good. Oh, man, listen, I'm going to say this, and I'm not speaking positive or negative about any of it. I'll just say this though. You know, you got big pharma pushing, you know, synthetic drugs out of a laboratory, and look at all the side effects a lot of it causes.
You're
and
welcome.
Then you got something that grows out of the ground, and you know, there's that.
I think booze is a lot worse for you than marijuana.
I'll second the booze. I drank pretty hard when I was in the military, man. Like, I was a high functioning alcoholic. I'll definitely say that.
Wow.
And, you know what, man? Yeah, I'm speaking from experience. Yeah, I don't think booze should be as readily accessible.
I know.
As,
I saw them.
what it
I
is.
saw them. Al, I saw them. I saw them.
You know one thing
Broke
about
my
booze?
heart. We tested it together.
Makes babies. But marijuana, all it wants to do is make you asleep.
Yeah, I
Can we
guess, you know,
froze?
sleep, yeah. No, but
Commercial.
seriously, in all
Another
seriousness,
commercial.
yeah. When it comes to like marijuana use versus like alcoholism or, you know, an abuse of either or, I guess. I've never heard of a guy getting high on weed and going home and beating up his old lady or, you know, beating up the place and stuff like that. Hey, I'm sure it happens, but I think alcohol definitely wins in that category.
Yeah, Monday, Tuesday, I have to go in the QEW, and there was a person, a woman, one of these electrical scooter things there we see all over, and it was a lot of traffic, and I was trying to figure it out, and what was holding all the traffic is she was smoking in the highway, QEW, smoking a cigarette of marijuana in her scooter on the highway. So evidently there was two OPP cars behind her, because I guess they were trying to make it to the next exit that was still like 12 kilometers down the road. I don't know. It's make you sleepy, make you stupid. I'm not sure what to say.
So I think I got that right. She was smoking a joint on a scooter on the freeway. If that's right, man, how is she keeping that thing lit?
Yeah, good
Well,
question.
those scooters goes like, you know what, 3 kilometers. Normally that's for disabled people, and this person evidently, she was not obese or anything like that. She was just riding the scooter with the left hand, smoking with the right, and the two OPP cars, one behind her and the other kind of on the lane just before the shoulder, and they were kind of escorting her as she was just going down the QW.
So she had an entourage. That's pretty cool. Huh, not really. Yeah, man. No, that takes all kinds. I guess I could say it that way. You know, like, so she was on a mobility scooter. Okay. I didn't know if you meant like a motorized scooter, like, you know, I mean, like those Hondas, like a moped style thing or whatever. But anyway, yeah, I don't know, man. It's the kind of stuff you see a lot of, but, you gotta wonder what's going through people's heads sometimes, you know?
No, 100%. It's like, and actually I was like, I was trying to figure it out. It's like, what is I didn't see like an accident or something. I just see the two cop cars moving slowly, right? So, and evidently they are blocking the lane and a half because, you know, they move over. So everybody was trying to squeeze to one line, but from far away, you just see the two cop cars. It's when I'm passing by that I see the thing. It's like, I was like, are you kidding me? Just call a highway maintenance pickup truck, throw that thing on the back and arrest that crazy lady. You know, it's like, I'm telling you.
Hey, Jack, which of the Hamfest you going to next? 'Cause I'm going to the Milton one. I just wonder if you could go in that area.
Thanks for keeping it professional there, Eric, and changing the subject. The next Hamfest is June 14, and Al, if I'm not mistaken, it's Hamilton, right? Al, if you can hear me, wave, say yes or no. So it's Hamilton on the 14th. Don't ask me what day, 14th. It might be Sunday, I'm not sure. I'm using all my devices. I don't have a calendar to check it out. So if somebody kindly can take a look and tell us what day is it, the 14th, Saturday or Sunday? Over.
You say the 13 earlier.
Well, next week is Friday the 13th, so I think we can figure it out now, can't we?
Oh wait, if it's Friday the 13th, then there is no live net. No.
Spooky.
Spooky, yes, spooky. Spooky. Yes, sir.
So I'd definitely like to meet you Nick, at the Hamfest. That's where I'm going to go. I have another house there I own in Mountain View, and it's it's not too far away from the Milton Fairgrounds, and I go there and visit the kids. I rent it out to my son.
Yeah, Hamilton. Yeah.
He's a dumbass. Anyway, I like to go there, and I may even go install an antenna up there. I like to go there a lot. I like to have a CB radio up and running.
Okay, so it is confirmed, June 14th, Saturday. Thank you, Al. Thank you so much. I'll see you there bright and early. So June 14th, 1-4, is Saturday, and it's the Hamfest in Hamilton. I will be there. Over.
Man, when is the Milton one?
All right, let me bring it up on the screen, guys. Okay, let me bring it up on the screen. Thank you. I'll be right back.
I'm guessing. I think it's July the 12th or 14th. I'm just guessing. I don't have the calendar near me now. I just give it on the top of my head.
Man, I'm so jealous of all you guys. You get to go to these Hamfests and stuff. We don't have, well, I think we have one Hamfest in Gander, Newfoundland. I think it happens once a year. And it's like it's off an event where it's like, I think it's a dinner and like some entertainment and stuff besides. Like, and that's it. I think that's all I found anyway. I don't know. Maybe somebody knows a bit more about it than I do. But anyway, yeah, you guys, man. Like I watch your videos, Nick, all the time. Love watching the Hamfest videos. And yeah, I'm like a kid, man. Like kid at Christmas, like watching like all the neat stuff that everybody's selling and stuff, man. We got nothing down here like that. Good for you guys is what I'm trying to say, I guess, in a roundabout way. It's awesome. I think it's awesome how the hobby hasn't, you know what I mean? It's died off, but it hasn't died off completely.
You come from Gander. I know some people from Gander. Stevensville and St. John's in that area. Well, it's not Gander, but anyway, I know some people from there. And I dealt with them for quite a while. I used to work when I was 16 years old on a Newfie fishing dory, getting lobster and shit like that. That's what I did. And well, I know the people out there. They're really nice people. I enjoy them.
Oh, cool.
Oh, that's cool, man. No, I'm not in Gander myself. I'm just west of Gander. I'm just outside a little town called Clarenville. You said Stephenville, St. John's. So St. John's is the capital. That's on the extreme east coast. of the province, and then Stephenville is over on the western part of the island. Anyway, it's a ways away from even where I am or Gander. Yeah, man, no, Newfoundlanders are pretty cool. Canadians as a whole are good people, I think. I like to think anyway.
I was there one time. I drove down there with my Honda 900cc motorcycle. I was a lot younger back then. And I was talked to a person that I talked to is a CB radio guy. He's not him. Andy Tobin. Andy Tobin has a YouTube channel.
Yeah, I know Andy.
I talked to him. But there was another fellow there, too. And he was into CB, too. But I'm not going to mention his name because a lot of people hate his guts. But anyway, they're good people. Lots of fun there.
Oh.
Yeah, it's a pretty fun place. It's a nice province. It's it's too bad that it takes so much time and logistical effort to get here. I mean, being an island and all, the island part, but then you got Labrador, which is connected to the upper part of Canada, obviously. Labrador's a beautiful province, too. If you're into fishing and hunting and stuff, man, it's great for that stuff, outdoor activities. But anyway, Ontario is a beautiful province, too. I've been lucky enough to spend some time in Ontario. When I was in the military, we ended up in the ice storm back in the 90s they had. I was up around Arnprior, Carleton Place. I was up around Ottawa and stuff, and I've been in Ontario besides that, not just for work and stuff, whatever, but Ontario is one of my favorite provinces in Canada by far, by leaps and bounds. A beautiful, beautiful country.
A lot of fun there, too. The guy was Daryl Steele. He has a YouTube channel called Daryl Steele 69 or something like that. It's been a long time, and he's been very unsociable lately. So I don't bother with him too much. He's more into what do you call that with the radar thing?
I'm so sorry, Eric. I'm so sorry. I had my finger close to the trigger to the PTT. I'm so sorry. So I put up the info on the YouTube. Okay. Sorry to interrupt. So 7 days from now, Hamilton Amateur Radio Club, June 14th, Sunday, Grimsby. And then the London Vintage Radio Club Flea Market is on the same day, Saturday, June 14th. I don't know why they did that. I went to that event in Guelph, and now we cannot go because it falls in the same day. And then we have Rochester, New York, 14 days from now, June 21st on the Saturday, Rochester, New York. I'm not going there. And then we have the Milton, Ontario, July 12th. Okay, Saturday, July 12th. So put that down, make a note. July 12, 2025, 35 days from now. Thanks for coming in. Over. And sorry for interrupting you, Eric.
I actually know Daryl. He's a buddy of mine. Anyway, I'm walking upstairs here. Anyway, I know Daryl. I don't know him well.
I'll be back.
I know him well enough to say he's a buddy of mine. I've known him on and off for years. We don't we're not buddies where we hang out and stuff, but we've helped each other out too, like with parts and stuff. More him helping me than the other way around. But I was going to say something else, and I don't know, brain fart. But anyway.
Daryl Steele was a pretty good guy, and then all of a sudden he went a little bit weird. And the thing is, what happened to him that really bothered him was the fact that he posted repairs on how to do a ham radio when he didn't have the license. And Industry Canada went after him big time. It threatened him with a $25,000 fine. He went nuts after that.
I didn't know about that, man. Like I said, I originally met Daryl. His his YouTube channel, I should say, is Radio Nut 63 on YouTube, I believe. and he got a Facebook thing going and stuff. I didn't know that about Daryl, man. I really didn't. That's news to me, but crazy. Yeah, I've heard some rumors and talk that like he, I guess like it makes sense now what you're saying. You know what I mean? But because I asked him one time to look at something for me, an amp actually, and he was like pretty hesitant, so I kind of backed off about it. But anyway, yeah, he's a good guy and stuff. But like I said, I met him on the CB radio years ago. We used to have a group of us locally that used to like fox hunts and stuff like that. It was a good time, man. I'm talking like, oh geez, about 20 years ago now, I'd say for sure. Anyway, and we were all like local, and we'd do fox hunts, stuff like that. Daryl used to do a net call for us. Yeah, so, but outside of that, I don't know Daryl real well, but like I said, like enough to say, I should say, that I'd consider him like a buddy of mine. He's been good to me and stuff, you know.
If you know him well enough, his wife, I think, passed away, and they bought the house with a cousin or sister or something like that. Anyway, when she died, I think he got the house, and ever since then, I can't talk to him. I can't tell him anything. Anyway, just a little history on him. You may check it out yourself. It's up to you.
Oh, no worries, no judgment like passed at all, man. Like I try to be pretty, I don't know, pretty low key. I'm going into my 50s here in the next couple of years. I'm 48. I turned 48 in May. And at this point in my life, I like to be, I like to live life as friction-free as possible, I guess, if you want to call it that. I'm not a hermit or anything, but that's part of the reason why I enjoy CB radio, I guess, as much as I do, because you can kind of sit in your shack and talk to people, man, and it's just like, there's no judgment passed or anything like that. It's weird because I used to be a people person when I was younger, going to parties and stuff like that, and all that, whatever you do as a teenager. But I'm less of a people person these days than I've ever been. But I think that comes with age. But I give people the benefit of the doubt until they do me wrong, and that's why I like this group, man. It's a lot of like-minded people, that are interested in the same thing, obviously, and everybody's pretty cool. But gotta say, you know what I mean? I'm liking the Zello so far. I missed the stream, but Zello's pretty cool. It's all right.
Wow, you're 40 years old. Hey, that's cool. Hey, I'm 75.
Oh, wow.
Hey, old timer. Anyway, I know the area because I used to go down to Newfoundland a lot on my motorcycle, well, back in the day. And I got to meet a lot of people. Man, I never had the best, I would never kiss the codfish, but they wanted me to. There's no way of that.
Good evening, gentlemen. Over here from the cold country of Barrie, Ontario. This is 9 Oscar Charlie 197. Saying good evening to everybody.
Hey, Nuno. What was it? 197? I forgot. I'm so sorry. Nuno, thank you for coming. You are number 40. Number 40. And I just turned on the radio. Let me turn off this radio. Because the rule is if you're transmitting with the radio, yeah, Milton is the big one. So we're doing some, what is going on? Someone is on 35, 36, 37, 38. Good stuff. Guys, give me a second. I'm just gonna do a little, we're gonna try to make a contact or something. Let me gently move the mic here so I don't want to miss, I don't want to knock down the cameras. Sorry, no, sorry, stay here, don't go anywhere. We are here. Just want to try this radio here. How about it? Is this radio working or what? Over. Pump it up. Yeah, we're pumping. We are pumping. We're on the air. We're live. What? Who? Any conditions, guys, lately? All kinds. That's what she said. Okay. All right. We'll be on the side listening. I just hook up the antenna, and we're gonna come back after the small commercial break. Oh, sorry, guys. I left the PTT on here. There is some conditions. Yeah, I can hear people. 33. Is that AM? Oh, that's AM. 32. 28. Let me try 17. How about that 21? 21, South Carolina. 21. Where are you? Come on. So hard to get this guy. So hard. Okay, we'll go to our channel here. We are on 16 lower side. We'll be listening. Sorry, no. Sorry for keying up for that long. Sorry.
Yeah, don't worry about them, man. You're the boss of the group. No, I just got home too, and I went to see the air show over there. Over here in Barrie, they're doing the air show. Tomorrow might be better because I went there with my better half, and we went to see the drone show. Yeah, it was cool. It was right there by all the boats over there by the bay, by the docks. It was pretty nice. But tomorrow I think it's going to be better. It was packed over there, a lot of people. And for sure tomorrow the Stephen worse. Yeah, I just got home and I opened my beer, and yeah, I'm listening to you guys right now.
Hey, Nuno, what kind of stuff to have at the air show? I know it's not CB related, but I won't take up too much of the time. Like, I guess it was aircraft too, was it?
Oh, Nuno, any UFOs? Anything out there interesting?
UFOs. I don't think they come to Canada. I think UFOs they go to a base. What do you call that base in the States? Over there in Arizona. I don't think UFOs like Canada. We're too nice. We're too nice. I think they're like more Americans. They're more.
We're too naive.
Did E.T. from home? Well, I wanted to say, going back to the previous conversation, hello, my friends, hello to the wife. As I'm getting older, my capacity to deal with idiocy of people, I'm sorry, no. I'm turning 61 this year. Yes, I used to be. Yeah.
Oh, we lost you.
I guess somebody kicked me out. I'm fast. I wasn't able to make it next weekend, but I should make Nelson one. So hopefully we get another group there. Okay, out.
Alphonse, you look like you're 48, my age. You don't look like 62. You're so young, my friend. Manaya la Madonna.
Age is just a number, guys.
Tante grazie, mio carissimo fratello.
I think I'm 74 years old. I look like I'm 21, but my wife says that looks like I'm 80.
Okay. Hold on, just a minute there. Just a minute. Paul, you said age is just a number. You know when they say that? When a 50-year-old is dating a 20-year-old or a 30-year-old, they say, yeah, age is just a number. Yeah.
Oh, that's not what I meant, Nick. Not at all, man. No, I got two daughters, and one of them is at the dating age, I guess, to start. She hasn't really started yet, but anyway, man, I don't even want to talk about that stuff.
She hasn't started that you are aware of, my friend. Okay, I have a radio question. Can I make it?
No, this is a dating channel. No, why would you bring up a radio question?
How about a young girl who says, "Oh, I'm an old fart." Yeah, how much money you have?
Jesus, I don't got much, so, and I guess I'm screwed up. Question. Last week on the Hamfest, I bought an external antenna tuner.
Oh.
Never used one of those before. I normally use my auto tuner because the antennas are fine. And my antennas, many of you guys know, it's having an issue. I bought a Yaesu FC700. And believe it or not, I've been trying to find videos on how to set it up and test it, but no luck. Does anybody knows the equipment? Okay, I guess no one. Thank you. Anyhow, no problem.
No, Alfonso, yeah, I'm tuning. I got two auto tuners. I got a long wire, and I use it the other one once in a while. But for my long wire, yeah, it should work. But it all depends on the SW wires, right? Maybe you're not transmitting enough power out.
What happened? No, I'm so sorry again. No. Don't do it on purpose. It's an accident. Sorry. He has a manual. Okay, he has a manual. So I didn't say anything. I just waited if somebody's gonna say something, and it was no, and I'm sorry if I did this to you. I don't remember. I saw the one that you bought. I was there, but I don't remember the model. So if it has a band selector, if you want to talk on 20 meters, you bring it on 20 meters. You key up on AM with 5 watts. Okay, you key up 5 watts, and you don't key up for 10 hours. 10 seconds, 20 seconds at a time, 30 seconds maximum at a time. Okay, you don't key up for 3 minutes because you're gonna blow up something. So you bring it to the desired band, okay, and then you can adjust either there's two coils, so two variables. It doesn't matter which one you do first, as long as you see, like you turn it one way, you see the SWR going up, turn it the other way. Some of them are really touchy, and you can do like a little bit at a time. Then when you bring it low with the one, try key up another 10 seconds by adjusting the other one. And this way, by doing both, you can bring the SWR down. Now, if it has a roller inductor, does it have a roller inductor? This is like a crank?
Like I said, it's a Yaesu FC700. It has the band selector. It has like power 15 or 150. Have a couple of other knots. I never use external one, so that's what I was asking. Okay, so go to the band, lower my output on the radio to 5, go on AM, click and see where the needle goes, and then I guess start playing to trying to bring the SWR as low as possible.
Yeah, that's exactly what you do. You select your band, and that's how you do it. And then you play around, left or right, it doesn't matter. How about it there? Who's there? This is the Ontario CB Club. We're live on YouTube and Facebook. It's our Friday night live net. Go ahead, my friend. Wah, 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 wah. He wasn't expecting an answer like that. Okay, we'll be on the side. We'll be listening. Thank you. Thank you for coming. All right. Okay, Alfonso, you got the answer. Mine has a crank, which is a roller inductor. So I go to the band I want and I crank it to the left, to the right many times until the noise gets louder and louder and louder. Then I know I'm there. If I turn it too much and the receive starts dropping, then I go back to the highest point. And then you turn on AM, let's say 5 watts, you key up a little bit at a time and you try to adjust. If you adjust a couple of times, nothing happens, then maybe there's something wrong. Don't key up for a very long time. You're going to blow up something over.
Got it. I'm going to connect it. I mean, since I bought it last Saturday at the Handfest, I'm sitting on the table. I'm going to take it to the radios tomorrow and start doing some testing. What was the name of your friend, the one who liked to climb towers, that was with us at the restaurant?
I cannot reveal this information in public, okay? I cannot reveal this information in public. We can message each other. Let me show my face here. Okay, so we can message each other, and we can. I can tell you. Solar flares. That's what's messing it up. That's what Justin said. Of course, yes, good stuff. The solar flares. It's all about the solar flares. Yeah. So. I have this habit. I don't know about you guys. It takes a few seconds for the stream to come up. So I have this habit. I buy something and I never try it. Okay, and then the days go by, weeks go by, and then if it's new and I hook it up and it doesn't work, I cannot return it. So I'm screwed like that. So from now on, whatever I buy, I'll do it. I'll test it the next day. I know yours is used and you cannot returning. Now it's yours. You have to eat it. If it works or it doesn't work, it should work. I don't see why it won't work. But yeah, I have this thing that I never try stuff, and then when it's time to try them, they don't work. Anybody else is like me?
Yeah, I've done that too, Nick. Yeah, I've done that too. That exact same thing, man. Yeah, and it sucks when it happens. I don't know. I kind of missed a few of the conversations that were there, but I just got to what you were saying about buying something, Nick, and just put it away, lay it inside, and then you just don't use it right away.
Yeah.
And when you go to use it, it's just a bag of crap.
No, I know that's the idea thing. What happened is, as you guys know, I left the restaurant directly to the hospital, and every single time I have chance, I've been going to the hospital all week for my son. So I didn't touch the radios. So hopefully tomorrow I can play with it a little bit and see. Like you said, hopefully everything is fine with equipment. I just not 100% sure how to use it.
I remember back, I would buy something and I didn't want the wife to know. So I would hide it in the garage. And then eventually I pulled it out. I'm using it. And my wife says, "Oh, what's that?" "Oh, I bought that years ago." "Oh, that's okay." And no clue. Works every time.
I've always laughed at. It kind of reminded me of something you were saying. You want to hide it away from the wife or your partner or your better half or whatever you want to call them. But like you hear the stories about people say like like us guys, we buy these radios, and like I'm into radios, I'm into hunting, so I got guns and stuff, and even fishing rods and stuff, and whatever. I'm into fishing too, anyway. But like you say, yeah, your wife asks you, well, you bought something like a new gun or a new radio or whatever, and how much was that? You tell them like a little bit of a white lie, and you like after we all pass on, you see these yard sales with all our stuff for sale, the prices that they thought you paid for stuff. Yeah, it works out for us in the end, because sometimes you kind of see these sales. Sometimes we have radios and other stuff that came from places like that, I guess. Just a funny thought. You reminded me of that.
My excuse is, the gun was in a special. Also, their cost.
I've always been a fan of like the old, like you don't see it as much anymore, but you lay stuff away at a store, at a little business or whatever. Like you still do it at some places out here. When I bought some guns like that, and you lay it away, so you pay it off in dribs and drabs here and there along the way, whatever. Pay off like it could be a $600 or $800 rifle. I'll just use that as an example. They don't miss like 20, 30, 40, 100 bucks missing here and there, in the bank account, right?
Sorry, dear. My friend gave that to me.
No comment.
Yep.
See, we've all done it. It's all good. It's our little secret.
Meanwhile, crazy conditions on 38. Yeah, Joseph, you're off frequency as usual, man. Joseph, you are known for being off frequency all the time. You just turn on the radio and you just start keying up, let it warm up, or I don't know what you're doing over there. Is my clarifier? Yeah, because my clarifier is dead center. So, Joseph, come on, man, fix your radios.
What kind of radio is he on, Nick?
He had a Cobra 148. Now he has a Quad 6. I don't know. Like he's always off. I don't know. He's always off.
Oh no, just asking. First thing comes to mind when somebody says about a radio being off frequency is like old Galaxies 959s and stuff. They're drifters. You gotta love them. I love my old 959, man. I had this is my second one, and I'll hang on to this one. I think because it's in really good shape and got the extras and stuff and whatever. And I've had it a while now, and it ain't eating no bread, so to speak. But yeah. But anyway, some of the radios they like to drift around. Rajo.
Yeah, they do drift. I had two. I sold one. I kept one. We put a little box on the top of it, and we put the extra switches for the extra channels. It doesn't give you a full 40 channels, but it gives you like 20 up, 20 down. It does about 20 watts with my power mic, and I've done so many contacts with that radio, amazing. And I had it on the mobile one time, and I talked to Greece, to some people in Greece from the mobile, and I was like, wow. The thing I like about, well, I don't like that it's a drifter, so from time to time you gotta reach the clarifier and adjust it a little bit. My clarifier is so touchy, it's like millimeters, less than a millimeter. You have to touch it and you're off. So I gotta be very careful, especially when I'm driving, and I just reach with my hand. By the time I touch it, I had moved it already, and I have to readjust again. That's fine. The thing I like about the 959 is the tone switch. So I can make it sound a little bit bassy instead of sounding teeny. That's what I like about our radio. Over.
Yeah, Roger, on that. Yeah, I remember you speak of tone switch on those radios in one of your videos, I believe, or probably a couple of videos after watching a lot of your videos. So, you know what I mean? I can't remember exactly what video, but yeah, they're solid radios, man. I think. I always thought pretty good, like, well built, and they're pretty durable. I mean, I know you're not going to drag it behind your vehicle, but some people just abuse the crap out of radios, man, and we've all seen them. Like, you guys see them all the time at these hand fests, right? Looks like it was used for I don't know what, but yeah, some poor old radios are in some rough shape.
If you guys see a Mazda 3 with a Series 5000 on the top, that's me, a blue Mazda. The antenna is taller than the car. The car is really tiny, right against the ground. If you see me, hey, honk. I'm a professional.
Oh.
Oh, I think I keyed up over you. I don't know if I'm able to do that. I'm still getting used to this Zello, so I apologize. Yeah, your description of your car reminded me of like an RC car, one of those remote control, radio control cars. It's awesome. I had a Ford Ranger, like a 6-inch lift kit years ago, and yeah, that's what everybody used to comment. I had a radio in my truck, and I had an aluminum toolbox in the bed of the truck, and I had a trucker whip, 4-foot, mounted to that, and it was lucky enough, I guess. I learned how to set it up, and I did a good job with it. Not bragging or anything, it just turned out good, and I used to talk all over the place on that thing, man. I did have a Galaxy 959 in that truck for a while, but I rotated through some radios just to keep it different,
Yeah, I'm a player too, because I took the antenna from my truck, from my GMC, and I put the antenna on my girlfriend's car. So now I'm using the car to go to work, and yeah, I put the magnetic mount on the top, battery cable to the battery, the cable to the antenna, and I got a CRT 6. It's the Anytone Quad 5, same model, but I grabbed it from England. Different brand, but same material. Yeah, it's working fine. SW1 in the little car, working perfect. Better than my truck. Yeah, I think SW1 go down when you're closer to the ground.
Yeah, Roger on that. Yeah, no, man, I think it's awesome. I love. I'm such a radio nerd, and I love it. But I love when I see I'm driving around somewhere, especially here, because there's not a lot of people that got a CB in their vehicle. So when you see it, you really see it, right? You really notice it. But I love when I'm driving along somewhere and I see like an antenna sticking off a rooftop or something. Always catches my attention. It's awesome.
Yeah, that's funny because I do that too. One time I was driving early in the morning to go to a hamfest, and I see this Jeep, and I saw an antenna, so I slowed down to look at the back, and he had a 2-meter antenna. So he looked at me, I looked at him, and then I grabbed my mic and I showed him the mic like that. I waved the mic, and he showed me yours. He was on 2 meters, but that was funny. Joseph is saying, I like how the Cobra receives, and it has a really, really good receive. That's the only thing I don't like about the Quad 6. It's receive. Try to activate the noise blocker and ANL and high cut, and it will sound a little bit better, Joseph. But when you key up with the Cobra, go to AM on another channel, key up for 10 seconds, let go, then key up another 10 seconds, let go. Do that a few 3-4 times to warm up the radio, and then go on sideband. I don't know if it has an open clarifier, but try to clarify the people before you key up. And honestly, Joseph, every time I hear you talking, there is always something about your frequency. One more thing I'm gonna say. Justin says he just put his DX2517 brand new out of the box a year ago, and now that it's new, but it was in the box in shop for alignment and modulation upgrade. I don't like to be off frequency. Should get it back next week with my dry rotten D104. It was so old that the cord is dry rotten. Yeah, I've seen those, yeah. And the plug is wallowed, and my 959. Yep, I'm hoping my Galaxy 2715 will match up with it after it comes out of the shop. Yeah, because some microphones don't like the radio and some radios don't like the microphone. So you gotta make adjustments on the mic gain. But then again, be careful, because if you adjusting that much and you going below 12 o'clock on the mic gain, then I don't think that microphone makes a difference. You're adjusting so much that you're going back to having a stock mic. If you're going to the middle, like 12 o'clock mic gain, yeah, I don't like it. I don't like it. So you gotta crank it up a little bit, because sideband is all about modulation and how loud you can be heard. So yeah, that's one thing. And what is Justin say? Yeah, I do the same thing. Radio never, radio fever antenna, so a different style. Yeah. For me, if it Justin, if it works, I don't touch it. Okay, if it works, I don't touch it. I always use a power mic. Yeah, let me show you. I don't know if you're watching. I use this old mic. Here is the camera for the. I brought this. This is a 20-year-old microphone. I brought it from back home. It takes a 9-volt battery, and let me show you here on YouTube. This is the mic, and this is the 9-volt battery in the back. And this is my favorite mic. On this RCI, I crank it all the way full. It has absolutely no problems. On other radios, I have to lower it. Like for my Magnum S9, I have to lower it, kinda. But yeah, every radio is different. But then, Joseph, yeah, do that. Key up on AM a few times before you start transmitting on sideband.
And another thing, sorry, Nick, for Jose, check your cables all the time. Your connections, your PLs, check them all the time, and check your SWRs, right? That's the main thing, because if he's not getting out, maybe a bunch of SWRs, he's putting a bunch of stuff in the radio, coming back to the signal. So that's the main thing. It's the cable. And check your antenna once in a while. Maybe it will work for him. Check your cables. That's the main thing. Check your cables.
Yes, definitely check your connections. My SWR went wonky on me one day too on the Moonraker. I'm like, what? Now what? Checked every connection, climbed the tower to the antenna switch. Sure enough, the PL259 had come loose.
Go, just simple like that. Yeah, you once in a while you gotta climb your tower, and hey, things not a bunch of tape or no. Once in a while you gotta climb your tower and check your cables, and check your SWRs, because yeah, that will ruin the radio. That's for sure.
All right, let me say one more thing. Okay, let me say one more thing. I disappear from the screen from time to time. So if you don't be like, I know people, hey, thanks, Joseph. Thanks, buddy. Try to key up on AM a couple of times before you transmit. Thanks for coming. I didn't mean to offend you. Just, excuse me, just a friendly suggestion. So, if you're running a power mic, do yourself a favor. Hook up a pair of headphones on the PA system or on the talkback and listen to yourself. Don't be like these guys. Because they have a D104 or a power mic, they're 4 feet and 5 feet away because they see the needle moving. Oh, my modulation is going through. Yeah, but that microphone picks up the background noise from the room or from the environment, whatever you are or whatever you're doing over there. So don't have it like halfway because you don't want to overmodulate but then you are 4 feet away from the mic. I'm sorry, this is butcher job. You got to bring the mic 4 or 5 inches away from your mouth, and with your headphones, adjust your modulation so you're not over modulating and you don't sound muffled. Okay, you need to adjust that. Once you adjust that and you bring it to your liking, then yeah. I remember people holding the mic, a stock mic, a foot away from the microphone, driving in a vehicle 100 kilometers with the windows open. And I'm like, what? What did you say? Yeah, I did this, and then I did that. Meanwhile, he's doing 100 on the highway with the windows blasting open, and like, oh, buddy, like, what are you doing? Like, don't be this guy,
I'm not trying to change the subject or anything like that, but I got a quick question, and it's probably a good place to ask it, I figure. My plan is, this plan that's been in the works for a while, but anyway, it's not going to happen tomorrow or anything like that. But anyway, nevertheless, the question. So I got this Magnum 257 HP. It's got the RFX 75 kit built in from the factory. It's going to be hopefully my mobile radio. The vehicle I'm putting it in is a 2019 Chevy Colorado crew cab 4-door pickup. I've heard that those Magnum radios are really sensitive. And I know from having it hooked up in my Radio Shack, yeah, it is like it's kind of a noisy radio to receive is what I guess I'm trying to say. But anyway, it's not even comparable to the Anytone Quad 5 N2 that I got there, and I know why. But anyway, so with saying that, am I going to get a lot of noise? I'm asking, I guess, has anybody ever had an experience running those radios mobile, in a mobile setup? I know new vehicles, they're all, with all the noise that, you can get with any radio. I know that's going to be a factor, but I've heard, where these are so sensitive, is it a viable option to run this radio mobile, I guess? I like this radio. It's compact and it's decent for power and stuff. I like it a lot, and just wondering, I guess, just throwing it out there.
Guys, I'm going to call 73 conversation as well, but I'm fried. So thank you all. It was great talking to you, and like I said at the beginning, it was great to see some of you on the Fest last week, and hope to see you a lot more the next one.
Bye, Alfonso. Bye. Have a good night. Thanks for coming. Thanks for stopping by, and we'll see you on the next one. 73, my friend.
Yeah, 73 is Alfonso. Yeah. Anyway, you have a good night. Take care, man.
Alfonso, it was a good meeting at Hamfest there. 7 3s, 9 Oscar Charlie, 121 Daryl. Yeah, 7 3 there, Alfonso. We'll talk to you soon.
Okay, guys, 73, over, out.
Alfonso, 73, buonasera.
Ed, you sound like you're ready to pass out too.
Yep, pretty much. It's been a week, man.
Yeah, same here. Same here. I think Daryl bought the same radio, the 257. Daryl, I'll let you speak in a second. Just let me say what I want to say. So, first of all, Paul, I love your truck. If it was manual diesel, oh, buddy, I would buy one in a heartbeat. Diesel, manual. Ooh. Anyway, it's not. It will never be. But anyway, so I'll tell you a couple of things. So, the radio, unfortunately, is noisy. Okay, the radio is noisy, and you might have hard time. So, good ground is key, and power directly from the battery. Okay, power directly from the battery. There might be chances that you're driving on the highway and you have a steady noise, and then a Tesla will zoom by you and you will hear on the radio, like you will hear the noise. That's unfortunate. It happens even to the most wealthiest families with radios. So, but I think the 257 a little bit more. But anyway, you won't know until you try, right? But big thick gauge wires, 12 gauge, 10 gauge, straight from the battery, and good ground. I think that's key. Okay, so Daryl, it's all yours. I don't think Daryl, he bought the radio, but I don't think he tried it yet. Have you, Daryl?
Not in the mobile, not yet. I went with but I drive a Nissan Altima, and those things are noisy with the radio. It's the only radio that ever worked for me that eliminates all the noise. It's the Anytone Quad 5 N2. I got it out of the car. I'm not running anything right now, but I might put one of the either my ICOM 706 MK2 or one of the 10 meter mobiles I got.
I run a Kenwood 480 in my pickup, and the only vehicle out there that radio does not like is the Dodge pickup.
Thanks for answering the question, by the way, guys. And Daryl, I think I know your face from posting stuff in the Facebook group. So it's cool to hear your voice. It's the same guy I'm thinking about. So hey, yeah. But anyway.
Yeah, same here. I got the Quad 5 and the Quad 6. Straight from factory. They are very noisy radio. Yeah, the only thing to do, ground it, or I'm running my Quad 5 N2 as a base, and I already tried a battery on it, or even straight power right from the panel, right with the power supply. They're still noisy. Yeah, they're noisy from the factory.
Yeah, you're saying running power from the panel. I've done that. A couple things I guess I want to throw out there, or throw into the conversation about my question. I had to scoot there for a minute. Daughter came down to the basement here where my Radio Shack is, and I'm hanging out, having a smoke downstairs. Well, I'm outside, actually. I stood outside the basement door. But anyway, she came by just to say goodnight. But anyway, running power from the panel, I've experienced more noise with doing it that way than running direct from your battery. And I primarily try to go right from the battery, and I've had good luck with that over the years. And Daryl was saying about the Anytone Quad 5. I got the N2, and I like it as a base setup. It's a good radio. I got the newer version, so it's shorter case, so it's a bit more compact. So that's an option, I guess, if I want to throw that in my pickup. I remember Nick saying about if my truck was diesel and it was like a 5-speed. It's funny because that's what I wanted. If I would have ordered it brand new, I probably would have got a diesel and the standard manual transmission. I would have liked to get the Bison edition, but hey, it's money, right? I'm not made of it. And like Nick keeps saying about the wealthiest families. Well, I don't come from the wealthiest family, man. I'm just a working class guy, blue collar.
Yeah, I got a Magnum 257 HP here, and they are noisy radios. Just the nature of them. But yeah, you'd probably be better off that Quad 5 N2 in your mobile. That's for sure.
And plus, something that I want to add is, I I know what you're thinking. You got a brand new radio and you don't want to put it in the truck. It's going to get dusty with all the vibration. It's not made for off-roading. I know exactly how you're feeling. But when it comes to power, you don't need such a powerful radio on a base, because on a base you have a huge antenna. And your antenna, depending on the dB gain, the decibels gained, it will increase your range. So you don't need as much power on the base, okay? It would be better if you have more power on the mobile. If you get into a tough spot, you have a little extra power to compensate. But again, you have to weigh in and say, hey, it's a brand new radio. Do I need to put it on the mobile with all the vibration and all the stuff? So it's a tough choice, my friends. Yep.
Oh, so what I'm hearing you say, Nick, and everybody else is like, I know what I'm going to need to do here. I'm going to need to go buy the Anytone Quad 6 Pro, right, and use that. I'm going to need this. I need to buy a new radio, right?
The thing is, the Anytone, they're good radios, but they're noisy right from the factory. And the thing is, how should I say this? You don't get a CB radio like a Cobra 148 that only does on sideband 12 watts. But the Anytone, about 5 and 2, right from the factory, you got 60 watts right there. Nothing against that, right? At least it's 60 watts. The radio might be noisy, but you got 60 watts over 60 watts over there in your pickup truck. Nothing wrong with that, right?
Oh no, definitely, man, definitely. I hear what you're saying, totally. I know. Like, it's a good point you made, Nick, and I really didn't register. It didn't dawn on me, I guess, to think that way in regards to with like home base setup, bigger antenna, therefore all that, whatever. You don't need as much power in a mobile, is what I'm trying to say. And the thing is, like, where I go fishing and hunting and stuff, sometimes it's really high elevation, and I just thought it'd be neat to have a mobile radio, because in my vehicle, I miss it for one. It's been years since I had a mobile setup in my vehicle, and I've never had a newer vehicle. This is the newest vehicle that I've had that I'm going to put a radio in, I guess. So yeah, like I said, I miss it and stuff, but I just thought it'd be neat. Yeah, once again, I thought it'd be neat to be at like higher elevations. I tend to go hunting, fishing early in the morning, so Skip probably coming in, and it'd just be be fun while you're driving to wherever you're going, to be able to chew the fat with the whatever skip conditions you're getting and all that. But anyway, not to beat a dead horse, but I just miss having a mobile setup. It's good times. It's fun.
And what are you thinking about antenna-wise? A Wilson or a Stereo to go together, right? You gotta think about that too. A good antenna works with a radio too, because it's not just a radio, right? If you got a good radio, you need a good antenna to work together.
Oh yeah, no, sure. I guess that's the second part of my question too. I'm undecided, actually. I'm going to have to pick up an antenna, because other than having like a couple of trucker whips, 3 or 4 foot, I think I got over there in the corner. That's all I have for anything that I could use for mobile. So then I've been mulling over the idea of like welding up some kind of bracket to mount from like one of the stake bed holes, like in the bed of the pickup truck, trying to fabricate something I got like a tonneau cover on my truck. So yeah, I wanted to keep the tonneau cover there, and I started thinking about ideas with like coming out of like the stake hole, having some kind of way to hold it in the stake hole into the bed, not having to drill holes if I don't have to, I don't want to. And coming out off the side of the bed and like having a bracket of some kind to run a trucker with. But that's not ideal. So I think I'm going to go with the mag mount. I just don't know what kind of mag mount to get, man. Like, I'm going to probably have to order it because there's nothing local that I'm aware of right off the top of my head that I could avail of.
Yeah, that's what I use, mag mount. Three magnet from Amazon. Yeah, they work fine. The cable, I did not make no holes, no nothing. I just opened the side door and put the cable in, and SWRs are good. The cable, it's good quality cable, and yeah, it works. As long as the main thing about being a CB, it's your FWRs. You might have the smaller antenna, maybe just for local. If you want a bigger antenna, it's like DX right across the pond. Hey, check your SWRs all the time. That's the main thing being a CB.
Oh yeah, I can certainly agree with that, with the SWRs and watching them and stuff. And yeah, like I'm a fan of running external meters on radio gear, definitely, because it's pretty nondescript with most radios when it comes to the readings that you'll get off the meter for SWR on the radio, like on board on the radio. I find not real accurate or reliable unless you get into like this newer technology. I find in regards to like the anytone stuff. For instance, where like if you key up with the what was it, the quad sixes, you see your SWR in a number format. I know with this anytone quad 5 I got here, you can see it on the screen too on a little meter there, but I still run external meter on just about anything that like I've set up through the years. And yeah, even those little cheaper SWR meters, they're not too bad, give you a rough idea anyway. I like the idea of watching a meter, like a needle on a meter move versus something digital or whatever. I'm kind of old school like that, I think.
I got 3 of them too, SWR meters. But I trust my BNA. My BNA, it's more digital, and I think it's more positive. Because all the radios that I have, they got SWR readings right inside, right? An internal SWRs, but I don't trust that. Once in a while, when I'm not doing nothing at home, and I'll go somewhere else, not beside the house, because all the cars and all that, all the other stuff around the house, right? You got to go to an open place and check your SWRs once in a while, and maybe it's a wrong PO, right? It's a wrong connection, maybe just working on the antenna. Little things like that, right? Because if it's not correct, you're reflecting more power to the radio than you're transmitting, and then little by little, those transistors, they're going to go away, and then it's going to be expensive to get that really fixed. Because over here where I live, over here in the whole country of Gary, I don't see no technicians no more. Back in the day, yeah. There are a bunch of technicians, but now good luck finding a good technician to fix your radio. So you got to take care right from the beginning, your connections, your jumpers, right there, and your radio and your antenna will last you a lifetime.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more. As time has progressed in my hobby, in the CB hobby for me, I mean, I've learned a lot. And like I'm self-taught, so to speak. I grew up with this stuff, being around it and stuff, but no one ever showed me what to do. But lucky enough, I'm the mindset. Like I work with my hands. I'm a carpenter, and I'm pretty good when it comes to figuring stuff out. I tinker with electronics and stuff. I do not provide golden screwdriver treatments for radios. I'm not into that aspect of it. I kind of laugh at that kind of stuff because it's so funny, man. It's like people tuning up radios and stuff, and I wouldn't get them to tune a guitar for me. But anyway, yeah, I don't know. But yeah, so in saying what I'm trying to say, I guess, is that I've learned the proper way to make jumpers, good quality coax, and good connections. I'm pretty, not to toot my own horn or anything, but I'm pretty proficient when it comes to soldering and stuff. And I've gotten better through the years, that's for sure, because practice takes perfect. And I'm far from perfect, but whatever. Anyway, I can get the job done with all that stuff. But yeah, I really want to set up a mobile station for myself. It's some fun to be had, right? You know what I mean?
I did it, my friend. Back in, 10 years ago, I was watching YouTube videos out of ESCV, and I done it, and I did it. Now I got my friend over there in Brampton that once in a while comes over here and checks my material. But yeah, I done it. It was all YouTube videos back in the day, and I had my base station, and above my antennas watching YouTube videos. Which one is the best? Which one is across the pond? Which one is good for Mexico? Which one is good for the vertical, directional? Oh yeah, I was watching YouTube videos almost tight. That's the way I learned. Because you gotta have knowledge to. Don't buy it with no knowledge. Otherwise, it's a waste of money. You gotta have the knowledge first and then set it up. It's gotta be done, but with a little bit of knowledge.
I couldn't agree more, man, especially when it comes to YouTube. I don't watch TV at all, really, unless there's a documentary series or something that comes across Netflix, and that's the other thing. I enjoy documentaries versus just these mindless movies that we all end up watching. We all do it, but whatever. Sometimes it's nice to switch off and just watch something where you don't have to think. I'll say that too, but yeah, no, I'm self-taught in a lot of things that I'm capable of doing. But anyway, it's just one of those things that, I just laugh. I still laugh at people, you know what I mean? Tearing into these things they know nothing about, and they're wondering why they ended up with, something that resembles or could be used as a boat anchor at the end of the day.
Okay, good stuff, guys. Good conversation. For those of you who are new, I'm just gonna jump in here and say that this is our Friday night live net. Let me show myself again. I don't know why. So in a few seconds you will see me here. For those of you who joined on Facebook, we are streaming both on Facebook and YouTube at the same time. We have 2 streams going on live. We're located in Toronto, and this is our Friday night live net. We do this every Friday. The members prefer to do it on Facebook, and from time to time I stream both on YouTube as well. So good stuff. The time is now 11:50. We're almost 3 hours on this live net. Thank you all for being here. Thank you all for coming. Great conversation. I'm not saying goodbye. I'm just, if you want to join the conversation, feel free to download the Zello walkie-talkie app, and you will see us here, and you can join us and you can talk to us. You can make a profile with your handle or a nickname or your first name, and then join our club and join the conversation. Besides Paul and Nuno, who else is left here, guys? Anything that you would like to say, comment, or participate? Say something. Who's left basically? Because I only see 3 people at this time after 3 hours. 3 people on Facebook, and another 5 on YouTube, and about 20 something here on Zello. So, where are you guys? What are you doing? What are you up to?
I just wanted to say I enjoy coming on here. Wish I could get on here every Friday, but every other Friday I have to work. But this is the second time I've been on here on the check-in. But I've been on here a couple different times, talking with the guys and stuff, and I really appreciate you guys, and appreciate all the work you put into it and all the information you put out there. It's a great place to be. This is 170 Billy Mac, or I go by on the radio 170 Mac Attack in Kentucky.
9 Whiskey Radio, 962 Dan out of BC. I'm still here.
All right.
Mac Attack. I like that name, Mac Attack. Hey, you're welcome. You're welcome. Hey, welcome to the group.
I need a cool handle like that, man. Mac Attack, right? I don't even have a handle. I've been like years using BB radio, and yeah, never ever had a handle. That's a really cool handle, man.
Oh, I've had that handle for a long time. I started in '95 talking on the radio. Kind of dying off with it, but hopefully we'll get it back up and running again. Just a lot of locals. There ain't a whole lot of CB action anymore. It's kind of died off, but the DX is still in there, so I think I'm just going to start worrying about DXing, because I like talking DX, especially getting up in, I've been getting a lot of Canada action the last couple of times I've got on the radio, and I enjoy talking to the guys up there, and I made it over into, over in the Mediterranean a couple months ago, and I can't remember where it was at, but anyway, that's what happens when you get old. But yeah, I've had that handle since I got on the radio. I don't know how I got it, but that's how it ended. Well, my last name's part of my last name, actually, the Mac. That's Mac and Ernie is my last name, and somebody came up with the Mac Attack, so I stuck with it.
All right.
Roger that, man. It's still a cool handle, even if it is part of your name or whatever. I don't know. Goofy Noofy. There you go. There's my handle.
Goofy Noofy. Hey, that sounds good on the radio. There you go, Goofy Noofy. Yeah, my old call sign is Grasshopper. I have it for 3-4 years now. Before it was just my handle, 197, and now it's Grasshopper. And then Portuguese too, Grasshopper, it's Gafanhoto. Because, yeah, there's no DX across the pond, so I use my 197 over here on this side of the country.
Roger on the Portuguese and stuff. Yeah, no, I've talked to Portugal a few times, man. DX and stuff. It's pretty cool. I love DX, man. That was the thing that kept my interest in the CB hobby, I think. That's safe to say.
Yeah, it's a good hobby. It's when you get home or even on the weekend, if you're not doing nothing, just turn on the radio. And if you hear that strange voice or even the signal, it's not 5-9, maybe just a whisper. You'll still grab your microphone and you'll try to make the contact. No, it's a good habit to have. It is. Instead of go to the bar or something, no. Just grab the microphone and stay at home and make that contact across the pond.
I finally got my QSL cards there in the mail yesterday or the day before from Poland. They only took about 3 weeks to get here, so that wasn't too bad. I believe Wayne posted some pictures of them for me yesterday, if you guys wanted to go look on here.
That's something that I'd love to see come back. I know a lot of people still do it with the QSL cards and stuff, or whatever, QSO cards, or whatever you want to call them. I don't even know the proper name right now. Anyway, I'm having a major brain farts here. I guess it's getting late and stuff. Whatever, it's all good. But anyway, yeah, I always thought that was cool, man. Like, I started out here with the CD hobby, and it was like a Newfoundland DX group. It was a guy. I don't even know who started it years ago, but I actually had some QSL cards, whatever. I lost them. They were from our group. They were given to me by I don't even know a friend of mine, radio friend of mine. But anyway, yeah, that's something that's really cool, man. You see those guys like sending pictures of Radio Shacks, and their walls are like it's like wallpaper, cards from all over the world, right? That's neat, man. They're really cool.
Yeah, that's for sure. Yeah, and when you see those QSL cards, you're back in your brain. You'll remember that contact. Oh, 3 years ago, 4 years ago, 5 years ago. And when you look at the QSL card, you'll remember that contact, right? Right across the pond or across the ocean or even the other side of the world, right? No, they're good to keep. That's a good memory for the rest of your CB or hamradio person.
Well, that's why I started writing down my contacts again, and it's nothing like elaborate. I got a little book that like the wife brought home from the dollar store or whatever, and just jotting down names and QTHs. I usually start off my little list or whatever with the date and on the day or whatever and weather conditions. And it's something that I guess when I'm dead and gone, the kids probably find it and be like, hey, what in God's name is this? What's all this funny, funny information wrote down? Because I doubt my kids. I think they think there's something wrong with their dad. Talking to strangers on the radio. I just tell them that it was the original Facebook.
You got that right. That's the original Facebook. And this Facebook, we're talking about radios, it's been for a while, right? Since Marconi and Tesla, right? The first contact across the pond from over here in Nova Scotia. That's right, from Nova Scotia, I think, to England. That was the first wireless contact. Yeah, that was the beginning of CB radio.
Signal Hill, St. John's, Newfoundland, man.
Here you go, right here, Canadian country, the first country to make a wireless contact across the pond.
The original DX.
I never knew that. That's pretty cool right there. That's history.
Yeah, man, it's the capital of the province I'm in. There's, God, man. They're smoking a cigarette, man, and I think I should put it out and go to bed. I'm stammering and stuttering and everything. Anyway, never mind that. But yeah, no, it's Newfoundland's over 500 years old, so a lot of history here. It's a cool place to be from. Cool place to visit. Every province got its ups and downs, or positives and negatives. What I'm trying to say, I guess.
I want to tell you something. Newfoundland, it's rich. It's a rich province of Canada. My father used to come from Portugal, cod fishing. That's right there, just some codfish. You guys are amazing. And they used to bring them back home so we can eat over there. Now it's a delicacy. Back, 50 years ago, where my father used to come over here, it was like 20 cents. But no, not no more. Now it's a Portuguese delicacy from Canadian oceans. Oh yeah, that's true.
Yeah, roger that, man. Yeah, no, Portugal's always had ties to Newfoundland, or not always, but it has for a very long time. But yeah, back to Mac Attack there. I didn't remember your personal, but anyway, yeah, no. I've been hearing a lot of Kentucky stations come through past few days here on and off, but it's just like I usually have the radio on when I'm tinkering in the basement or just hanging out or whatever. Not necessarily talking on it. I do a lot of sandbagging too. But anyway, yeah, no, I've heard a lot of Kentucky stations here lately, and I have tried to reach out to a couple of them. Just haven't been very successful, unfortunately.
Well, maybe when I get back in there, we'll have to do a little DX in here on Zello, listen for each other and see if we can make contact with each other. That's another good thing about with Zello. You know, you can get on the base or your mobile, and I think you'll enjoy that mobile. Get a good antenna and you'll be set. You'll enjoy it, and don't worry about beating on them radios, man. I've had a lot of radios in vehicles, and I never broke them down at all. And then some big trucks, cars. I used to take my Cavalier four-wheeling because I had that good front-wheel drive in it, and I used to take it up in places that people wouldn't take dirt bikes, and they'd look at me funny, and I'd keep on going. But get a good antenna, man. In between mountains, and I could talk back into town and stuff. I was in a canyon, in a canyon there. The mountains on both sides of me in Arizona, deep down in a hole, and you can get out. If you got a good antenna, you'll get out. I got an old Francis whip with the 3 big magnets on it. I've had it since 2007. And with a Magnum S3, and that thing will talk, and it's only a 50-watt radio. And I'll tell you what, I've always got good reports, and people ask me what I was talking on and stuff. But you got a good antenna, man, you'll be surprised what it can do. And I had mine on the trunk too. I didn't have it up on the roof of the car because it looked like a remote control car. It looked funny looking. It looks better on the hood or on the trunk. But enjoy it.
Yeah, I'll second that, man. Like, within regards to antenna installation, like your choice of antenna installation, I guess, on a mobile. That Ranger I had, it was a 97 Ford Ranger, extended cab, step side, and it had a Skyjacker 6-inch lift with, it was only like 35s or 33s on it. I think it's 33s. Anyway, I used to follow, I used to go on these runs with buddies of mine, and I used to follow quads and side-by-sides, like up through the woods and through these paths where the truck was like narrow, a little small pickup. You could get places you probably shouldn't have been going anyway, and especially where it had a lift and stuff. Anyway, it helped, and I had a lot of fun in that truck, man. What I used to do a lot of times too. Oh, the antenna, yeah. I'm off on tangent again, man. Yeah, it's almost time for bed for me. But anyway, my antenna, I had it on an aluminum diamond plate toolbox in the bed of the truck. And I had it grounded good and all that stuff, but it was a 4-foot trucker with just on that bracket, that L-shaped bracket, bolted onto the toolbox. But it was grounded good and good SWR readings and all that across the board. But I was only using like a Galaxy 959. And yeah, I used to go park a lot of times by the ocean, by the beach, and I'd just sit, drink coffee, smoke a few cigarettes, hang out. Sometimes when I was bored, nothing to be doing or whatever. And I used to make contacts all over the place, man, like talk across the water all day long.
I would hate to see what my truck would do sitting right by the ocean. Oh, my Lord.
What are you running, man? Like, sounds like an interesting setup. I'm curious.
Oh, it's just a Kenwood radio and a Wilson 5000 Maggie mount, but my truck is completely bonded.
Uh-oh.
Gotcha.
And I bet you he's walking that dog and kicking that cat with that Wilson.
Geez, you boys are on that.
Month and a half ago, I got into South Africa.
Oh, Roger, on to South Africa. That's cool, man. That's cool. Yeah, I don't know. Like, I lived in a different part of the province when I had that Ford Ranger, and so it'd be like I'm 2.5 hours away from where I was living at the time. So yeah, I have some totally new surroundings now, and the area I live in is not too far away from a ski hill, and there's some roads, some service roads that run in behind the ski hill and stuff. That's generally where I spend my time fishing and hunting. I hunt birds, like oh my God, grouse and ptarmigan. They're small, grouse is they call them prairie chickens if you live out in Western Canada. It tastes just like a chicken, actually. It's a darker meat, but they're tasty little critters anyway, and ptarmigan are just pretty good eating and stuff too. But they live in higher elevations, which is in behind the ski hills and stuff where I go, is what I was trying to say. And yeah, it'd be interesting to see what I could achieve, I guess, with a mobile setup at those higher elevations. It's probably the hottest elevations around here for some distance. So, yeah, I can't wait to check it out.
You'll do better in the mobile sometimes than in the base. Because a base, it's down on the ground and you get your antenna up in the air or whatever. But, I mean, a car can climb, get high up on the hill, and you're way over that base antenna. And, like I heard one of the guys saying earlier, mobile with 50, 60 watts, and you got a good antenna, man, you're going to talk. I used to live in Fresno Valley, Arizona, and I used to go way up on top of this mountain. I got pictures of the town down below me. It looked like you could pick them up with 2 fingers. And I could go up there on this big ledge that was over town, and I could talk from Fresno Valley, Arizona, in Nevada, to a guy. His name used to be Luke Skywalker, but he went by on the radio, and he was in Nevada, and I wasn't using that amplifier. I was doing 50 watts off that Magnum S3, and I could go up there every day and talk to that man going up there. So, all them other guys on the base, they couldn't talk to them because they're way down on the ground. I'm way up on the mobile, climbing the hill.
Oh, yeah, for sure. And something else what I noticed in my Ranger with the antenna positioning relative to the center of the vehicle, if I swung around my vehicle, it was kind of like swinging a boom, so to speak, because my antenna was a bit lower than the CAD. If you were talking to somebody and line of sight, the CAD was blocking the antenna. If that makes sense to anybody, it makes sense to me here at this point in the evening anyway. But yeah, if you swung your vehicle, it changed the dynamic of your transmit and receive dramatically in some cases, which was neat, right?
In a car, SWRs, they change all the time. But home base, if it's not properly correct, of course. But if you're driving around, US SWRs change because your position and your surroundings, right? It all depends. Hey, you can go in the bush. No SWRs. You can go into a mountain. No SWRs. It all it's all around you, your surroundings, right? On a car.
Oh, yeah, it totally makes sense. I totally agree with what you're saying. Like, yeah, I've been mulling over something else in my head, too. I just want to try it for curiosity's sake. I live, very rural, so much so that I can basically walk out of my back door, and I can get on my quad, or I can just keep walking, like rifle in hand, and go hunting, like not too far from my house, a safe distance, obviously, from my house. And I've been mulling over the idea of getting my quad, and I want to set up a Like I'm in the process of. I haven't really started yet, but I got some. I've acquired some batteries out of like emergency light. I got them through work. They're going in the garbage anyway. They were getting rid of the batteries because they weren't. It didn't provide proper.
Well, Paul. Oh man, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm truly deeply sorry. I had my finger next to the screen there, trying to key up when you were done, and I guess I touched it accidentally. Let me. So sorry to interrupt. Okay, so sorry to interrupt. The reason for the interruption is that I'm gonna shut it down. The Facebook stream stopped unexpectedly, like the battery died, and I forgot to plug in. Okay, so my bad. I unplugged the charger because the screen started overheating, and then I forgot to put it back. So I want to say good night, guys. I'm falling asleep. I cannot stay any longer. So I want to say good night, and I want to say 73. Thank you all for coming. And there is Steve. There is Steve. Steve, now you're coming. Now that I'm about to say good night. Okay, I'll stay a little longer. Steve, now you're coming. So yeah, let me hear you guys one more round with the call signs and the good nights, and we're gonna shut it down. We've been live for 3 hours, 3 hours and 10 minutes. Steve, thank you for coming late. I'm gonna still check you in. Sorry about that, guys. I'm gonna check you in. You're number 41, Steve. How about that? You're number 41, Steve. UDX 483. At the end of the game, Steve showed up. All right, let me hear you guys. Let me hear you with your last call. Last call.
Second hello again. Hey Tilly, yeah, if you got the property over there, Paul, I think if you got the property, why don't you put a long wire way up there in the air? A long wire makes miracles.
How you doing, Steve?
Yeah, the long
Long
wire.
time no see.
Stuck all over the world with a long wire. You don't need a big
Long
antenna up in
time
the
no
air.
see.
Just a long wire. And you can put it around your property with an antenna tuner.
3 hours. 3 hours and 15 minutes. 3 hours.
I've been actually debating that as well. Yeah, I've been debating that as well.
How do you like the setup here? You like the setup? Is the setup okay? CNN quality, CNN quality. We're trying. I want to get you
You're my
here.
age. I heard in the.
I want to get you
you're
over
talking,
here on the screen.
Born in May, you're 48. You're my age because we're still young.
I want to get you here on the
Dang
screen.
on, 48. I'll take that any day. I'll be 56 in January. Well, I'm 55. Be 56, of course, in January. 48. Lord have mercy.
Mac Attack. I'll keep your call sign and I'll give you my age, Mac Attack.
Yeah, you're a slacker. You're killing me. You're killing me. Hey, I want to get you in here.
You're all still young fellas.
I'll put your studio somewhere there in the corner, and we're gonna mix the pictures together.
Neighbor, Chris. How are you, my neighbor?
Let me put the
How's
volume
it going
down.
over in the cold country of Barry?
Let me put the volume down. So,
It's going good.
oh,
I don't know
geez.
who's on 38, but it's alive tonight.
So put the volume down so we can
a
talk.
while ago, but nothing on my side.
Get ready. Get your internet ready. Your phones ready. I don't know how you're gonna do it.
Did you see
I
the
gotta
air
put
show?
you on the corner there somewhere, or I'll put my small
I just saw pictures of them.
my video in the corner, and I'll put you full screen with your studio there, with your radios. Get
I miss
ready.
all the good stuff.
Get ready.
Are you guys getting any warm weather up there? Or are you guys still getting, I saw pictures last week of somebody that was getting hammered up there with ice up in Canada. I can't remember where it was. Are you guys starting to get some decent weather?
You still have conditions on 38, eh?
Oh, yeah, no, it's good. No, I think today it was like 27, 28, and a little touch of humidity.
Wow, look at the
It's getting
conditions.
better over here.
Look at the
It's the
conditions.
thing over here in Canada. Oh,
The
it's
38 is
20
crazy here.
20 high or
There's
40
people
below,
talking on 38
or 40 high
galore.
over here. It's crazy country.
Yeah, it is. I was telling you last week, I just found out I have cousins in Alberta. So I don't understand the temperature thing yet with you guys, but I'm starting to figure it out a little there. But yeah, it gets crazy cold. I don't know how you guys do it. I would freeze up there. I'm a wimp.
All right, guys, thank you so much for coming. I'm gonna turn off the Zello. I'll stay a little bit longer on the radio. And hey, John, you're still here, man. Oh wow, okay. Okay, Zello friends, I'm gonna say goodbye. Thank you. That was our Friday Night Live net. I'm gonna stay a little bit on the radio on YouTube, and I'll catch up with you a little bit later. Thanks, guys. Thank you for coming.
73 is good night, and we'll catch you the next time there. God bless to you and yours.
All right.
Nick, what happened to Adam? Did he show up today, or did he went to bed early, or what's going on with him? My buddy over here.
I don't know. They're I don't know, Nuno. I'm gonna get out. Okay, I'm gonna get out. So I'll see you guys later. 10-4, 73, over and out. Over and out.
73.
73 is back. Until next time.
Guys, there's conditions crazy. What crown? Who's the crown? What's the crown? Where do you see the crown? Crazy conditions, eh? AM everywhere, like it's crazy. Should I call 21? See if I can make 21? Is he which channel? 17. Usually he hangs out with 17. Look at 18. Do you hear it? Let me see if the sound goes through. Yep. Big. How about it? This is 63, Toronto with the window antenna waving. Come on. Rajo, I'm looking for 21, South Carolina. Anybody got a copy on JT there? Come on. Rajo, thanks, buddy. Thanks. This is Nick, 63, Toronto with the window antenna. Looking for South Carolina, 21, dirty diaper. Come on. He's saying something. I cannot make out. Yep. And we're live on YouTube. I'm in Toronto with the window antenna over. Rajo on the North Carolina 73. I got my buddy UDX 483 Steve from South Carolina. I got him on the stream here. Rajo, thanks guys. 73. Have a good night. Thank you. Where are you, Steve? Yep, we got you, my friend. We got you loud and clear. 73, my friend. Thank you. Yeah, go ahead, break. Yeah, we're live on YouTube, the Ontario CB Club on YouTube. We are live right now. Let's go. See, where are you? I'm talking on North Carolina, on 17. Steve, where are you, man? Where are you? Oh, yeah, there is a crown. You're right. Yeah. I don't know what the crown number 1, crown number 2. Is that points? They're giving me points? Or whoever has the most points? Yeah, I've never seen that. I've never seen that before, to be honest. All right, let's go somewhere else. Where's your radio? Turn on the radio, man. So these guys were from North Carolina, and what's going on? North Carolina, South Carolina. What's the story there? You don't talk to each other? Like, what's the story? What is going on? How about it? How about it? 63, Toronto, Canada with the wave. Come on. Got skip conditions. We got everything tonight. Everything. What can I do? What can I do? What can I do? Look at the conditions here. North Carolina. Crazy. 22, 28. North Carolina again. Yeah, something like that. You get points. Look at North Carolina. So you get points the more you participate in the chat or something like that. Something like that. I've never seen that before. First time either. All right. Look at the conditions here, man. All right, Steve, thanks for coming. Thanks for stopping by. I'm going to call it a night too. It's been 3 hours and 25 minutes now. So thank you for coming, 73. Hopefully I'll catch you on the air this weekend. And maybe we can make a video with each other. Okay. All right. Thanks, everybody. Thank you for coming. I'm going to say 73 over and out. Oh.